What up, chat? How's it going? What up, what up, what up? What's up, Silver? What's up, Wave? What up, Spider? Yo, Kona, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. How's it going? We gotta talk, man. Listen, first off, it's late as fuck. Number two, I just got through pushing a car in the blizzard. This is not a joke. I wish I was joking. It was not fun. We low-key got stuck like probably 3 times. Let me show y'all. This shit's crazy. Dude. Peep this. Man. What a time. Oh, man. So, first off, I went out tonight because it was a friend's birthday, okay? And the whole point of this was that we're just gonna go out, go eat, and go home, okay? And it ended up being way worse. Dude. We were pushing the fuck out of this. The car got stuck, man. The car got fucking stuck. Yeah, it sucked. But we're here now, you know, and I guess whatever. Fuck the blizzard, you know. It's cool. It's fine. What blizzard? You know what blizzard? It's fine. What do you? Oh, that's the Pikachu plush I got. Yeah. Dude, the Pikachu plush is lit, dude. Jump scare? Don't be mean like that. It's fucked up. I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of fucked up. Low key, calling me ugly is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. A little fucked up. What's up, I Exist and Pass? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're getting a shiny hunter. There's a human? Okay, so we're talking about the Pokemon, right? Like the Pikachu. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Am I tripping, chat? I don't know. I think so. You're the only one saying it. What's up, Spider? You're the only one. It ain't me. I'm not saying all that. I teleported here so fast when I got the notification. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to all my people, all my notification people. All my notification people, thank you so much. That means a lot. Listen, there's an actual blizzard going on outside. It's fucked. It's crazy. It is trying to tear me a new one, but we're still here. It did not stop me. It did not stop me from showing up. It's Tuesday night. You know I had to go live. Yeah, shout out to the whole notification gang. One's in the chat if you're notification gang. W Hunger. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all are here. Y'all are here. Listen, there's a lot on the plate today. First off, today's my Friday, okay? I'm supposed to have like a free day off of work, and of course that's not gonna happen. Number two, it's a blizzard on my Friday. Number 3, I'm about 1,000 resets away from the shiny dude. I'm hoping this tag doesn't come through, you know? Imagine bro goes live for the shiny and he gets it on the first reset. Okay, I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Do not fuck with me like that. I swear to God. I've been thinking about this all week, and I've just come to the conclusion it's time to start banning people low key. Like, if you get it wrong, I'm just gonna have to start banning people. People are scared of that, you know? Like, people are scared of getting banned. But I think it's time to happen. Hashtag crash out, you know? Real shit. Oh my God. I forgot to tell y'all the DS is here, chat. The DS. Hold on. Let me get this. Let me pull up a little shiny, press the A button, and then I'm gonna go get the DS. 12,222. Dude, go fuck yourself with that gas. Ain't no way. That's way too much. No. Alright, hold on. Good luck. Let me know if I got the shiny. Dude, that's crazy. No shiny. The ultimate choice, troll, peak streamer, or get banned. I mean, I actually leave it up to y'all. Alright, so here's a box. We got a bunch of styrofoam, which is a good sign. Got the charger, who cares? Here's the big daddy right here. This is the shit I'm trying to slop on. Look at this, man. Dude, I love a good bubble wrap package, you know? Oh my God. Bro, this shit is amazing. Look how great of condition it's in, too. Oh, man. Oh, man. No, so I got 2 of them. Listen, check this out. I got 2 of them. Look at that. They even put the screen protector on the bottom screen. That's a W right there. All right, let's see if it turns on. Dude. It works. It works. It's brand new. It's brand new. Wow, this is a beautiful color. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go, dude. It even came with a stylus too. So eventually I'll get a capture card on this, not right now. But it plays all the DS games. I mean, it's an OG DS. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's got a brand new battery in it too. It's fucking awesome, man. It's only 50 bucks on eBay, which is like the greatest thing ever. They're so cheap, especially in comparison to a lot of shit. You have 2 more in your car on eBay. Oh my god, dude. What are you fucking shiny hunting for? Like, the problem isn't getting all the DSs, but all the games? The fuck are you buying? You must be buying out the entire shop. The entire shop of games. I've looked at Japanese copies. They're like 30 bucks a piece for a complete in-box copy. And it's definitely, it's tempting. It's there. Especially if all you're gonna do on it is shiny hunt, it's worth it. Wait a sec, holy shite, I'm seeing here. Okay, guys, you're seeing a literal Pikachu. I swear to God, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. I mean, my girlfriend's in the bedroom right now. I don't know what you're on. The only goldfish you should be getting is that extra cheddar. The extra cheddar. That's the only acceptable kind. Pikachu is looking a little human right now. Okay, that's a little fucked up, but it's acceptable. I could see it. I could see it. Do y'all fuck with the new profile picture, by the way? Did y'all see the pixel art? That shit's hard, huh? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll pull it up on stream. But someone said it looks like Zach Scott Games. What the what is wrong with y'all? Hold on. Okay, this is the one I'm not going with. This is the one I'm not going with. You know what it reminds me of? You know what that picture reminds me of? Let me put y'all on. This is that shit. Oh man, it reminds me of this so bad. It's like the crying laugh emoji. Okay, so we got that. And then on the other hand, this is gonna be the final product. Something like this. What do y'all think of that? I mean, does that kind of look like me? Dude, that looks like me. That's a pretty good picture. I'm not gonna lie. Where did I get the Pikachu from? It's from Costco. Yeah, it does look like I'm crying. It looks like I'm crying laughing. I do not fuck with that. The daddy of all the... Oh. What does that mean? I would pay you to get one. They're actually out at my local Costco, but I know they were doing a thing for a bit. Also, Costco sells shit online, and I do not think you need a membership. It would probably help, though. Yeah. Definitely search for it. But check this out, chat. I started a Pokemon Sapphire. Off screen, I started a Pokemon Sapphire hunt for Kyogre. I am 100 resets in. And so eventually, what I am going to do is I also have a copy of Pokemon Ruby. And I'm going to end up beating Pokemon Ruby up to the point of Groudon. And then I'm going to do a full odds hunt of both Kyogre and Groudon. And we're just going to start that. When? I don't know. I guess when the DS gets a cat card on it. And then I can do one on both my, I don't know, the things that I have. But that's going to be the next hunt. And then we'll eventually do Rayquaza, but we'll have to do it on both games again. Yo, what up? How's it going, Raiders? Thank you so much for joining in. How's it going? What did you just finish streaming, by the way? What's up, my man David? Yeah, I'm doing my first shiny hunt right now. Okay, believe it or not. Somehow just pushed my car out of the snow. It was crazy. Dude, it was supposed to be a quick little night out, going to dinner. We got hibachi. You know, ate out really nice, right? And then we're on the way home. It's supposed to be a 15-20 minute drive at the most. Ended up taking us almost 2 hours. It was nuts. Your DSs are with Loopy getting cap cards. I got a text yesterday that he got them. Oh, that's awesome. Resident Evil 4. Oh, dude, that's awesome. How do you like it so far? Yeah, I was supposed to like, you know, just probably be home around like 8ish, but it's cool, man. It's I love the snow. I just didn't think it would be back in March. I feel like it's so soon. Literally 50 degrees earlier. I was wearing short sleeves. This shirt. Believe it or not. The enemies are relentless. Oh, that's every Resident Evil. Every single game. Check this out, chat. or I should say Raiders. Check this out. I just got this DS in. It's so sick. It's so sick. But check this out, chat. This is my first ever shiny hunt. I have not ever shiny hunt in my entire life besides this one here. And if it comes tonight, that's great. But it's got to be before 4096, which is full odds, okay? If it goes past that, I plan on seeing, like, throughout the badge quest, right? Because it's a shiny badge quest. If I go above odds on any of the Pokemon, which I really shouldn't, because it's not that crazy, allegedly, I'll get him tattooed. It'll give me a reason to give me a Pokemon tattoo, and I'll get it on my leg. I don't know where yet, but... How much was a Pikachu? It was $50, or it was like 60. It's big as fuck, though. It's about like 3 feet tall. Do you have a Mudkip tattoo? I don't. The only tattoos I have are... I actually have 3. So I have this sleeve on my arm that I started, which is a cherry blossom. And then I have this this Ni no Kuni tattoo, which is like it's like spelled. That means to give a piece of your heart to the brokenhearted. Getting the rest of this sleeve done actually in like 2.5 weeks. And then I'm gonna get the rest of my arm done with some lotus flowers. But the odds of that happening all in one session, very low. I'm probably just gonna get not stenciled, but the outline done, and then I'll get the rest of this filled out. Because this piece right here, oh, that shit's gonna hurt. That's where all your nerves are. That's the same size as, like, the same size you got to get into a fucking roller coaster, because that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know. 3 feet is like the amount of snow you might get. Do not take your mind anywhere where the fuck you're thinking of. Oh, is that the same size as Spider-Man? Okay, yeah, probably. Yo, what's up, Jacobo? Welcome to the stream. I am shiny hunting. I'm locked in. Listen, I'm locked in. I've gotten addicted. You said it best the other night. We got another one. We got another one. Hella locked in. Out of all my tattoos, the one that hurt the most was on my fingers close to my nails. Ouch. I think the part that will hurt the worst on this sleeve is going to be my elbow. This, where is it at? This part right here, towards my elbow, it made me cry a couple tears. Just a little bit. You know, you grit through it, but like, yeah, you cry a little bit. It hurts. It's not fun. My artist said that she's gonna schedule a separate whole day session for that elbow because it is apparently gonna be that bad. I've heard of stories, and I saw this one story of this guy who went inside, asked to get put under anesthesia to get his tattoo done, and he ended up dying. Because obviously, okay, dude, anesthesia is like the most regulated thing in the entire world. Okay? Like, you need very, very, very hardcore precision on it. Right? Like the amount of weight you are, or like, I don't know, like your body type, all this. There's so many different factors. And the fact that you are just letting a random human give you anesthetics to get a tattoo done, you shouldn't be getting tattoos. If you need that to get a tattoo done, you shouldn't be getting it. Period. Period. Yes, they hurt, but like, they're not that bad. They're not that bad. It's a weird feeling. Like, people always said this before I got my first tattoo, and they're like, oh, you know, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, you never really know right? Until you get one. And then you get a tattoo and then you're like, okay, like it really isn't that bad. It's just over time, yes, it hurts. I'm gonna be honest, the healing is way worse than the actual tattoo. Kind of crazy that you agreed to the whole Treecko tattoo idea. I don't think it's that crazy. I've always talked about filling up my leg with tattoos, and then like my other arm, and then this arm. It's a thing I want to do. It's just like, I mean, you got to come up with some ideas. If anything, this arm is going to be beautiful, right? And that's cool. My leg, dude, my thighs and stuff, I don't show that every day. I wear pants all the time. Now I'm going to have a leg full of little guys. Oh no, what about the big ones? What am I going to do if I hate Treecko in the future? I don't. And that's why I actually brought the whole idea up. Because I fucking love Treecko. He's so cool, man. You know how much aura that Pokemon has? It's fucking dope. No other Pokemon has that kind of aura. Mudskip does not have it, and I love Mudskip. Including myself. I don't have that aura. Your channel name... No. Listen. My channel name has nothing to do with aura. No. Listen. Grovyle and Treecko have aura. No. Mudskip is the kind of Pokemon who wouldn't realize that they're getting bullied and would just run around the room and be like, hey, do you want to see how fast I can run to the other side of the room? Runs there, runs back, and it was like, oh, did you see that? That is a perfect description. Thank you. Mudskip would take a bite out of a glue stick and just like laugh about it, but probably would get bullied for it, and as it should. It's an adorable Pokemon, but the problem with Mudskip is like, Mudskip is a dork, but it's cute. But then you look at like Treecko, who evolves into Grovyle and then Sceptile. That's aura, man. You can't recreate that. What's up, Subin? Mudskip will be on the spectrum, but he owns that shit. It's so real. So real. Amen. Treecko can eat shit. That's a talent. I gotta admit. I wish I could do that shit. I wish I could do that. Dude, if I could survive on some shit, can you imagine the life cycle of like recycling? You know what? We're not gonna go down there. So let me tell you, dude, I haven't been to Hibachi in such a long time. First off, it's really expensive. Kind of forgot about that. Number two, it's good. The experience is okay, but it's not worth the amount of money you pay to go get some hibachi. Until this happens. Until this happens. Listen, man. Listen, man. It was a good time. And I might have gotten some sake shot from that. And it was cool. But yeah, they pissed some sake into my mouth. And it was fun. It was fun. But the guy asks, right? He's like doing his job. He's cooking and he goes, so how many seconds? Everyone goes, oh, 30 seconds. I'm like, no. We're going to do 21 seconds, which is the most that the table could. It would be a record over everyone at the table, because the record at the time was like 20 seconds. And I was like, no. I'm doing 21 seconds. So I sat there and I let him go at it. And I did it. I did it, chat. Am I proud of it? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. It was awesome. It was awesome. But yeah, the hibachi experience is so mid, bro. Like, the seasonings are good. The sauces are good, I guess. They have this one yum yum sauce that's just okay. It's mid. And I got steak and shrimp. It was really good. Like, the steak was really yummy. The shrimp was kind of mid. Yum Yum sauce, the issue with it is it's too sweet. It's not the fact that it's mayo. It's not the fact that it's mixed with anything. It's just whatever they mixed with the mayo made it way too sweet. And it just threw the whole taste off. What's up, Sloosh? How you doing, man? I'm in a blizzard right now, chat. So check this out. We leave. It's like 5 p.m. Okay, we pull up. We go to a friend's place. And I didn't drive, but did some sake shots, right? Or sake bombs, I guess, or what they called. And then we drive to the restaurant, get there, go inside, we eat, drink a little bit there. And we're driving home, 2-hour drive. I am in the middle of this drive, pushing the goddamn car, like on this one road. We were fine until we had to go downtown to drop our friends off, and we're pushing the car, and we're low-key, we're getting stuck, right? Like, it's an uphill battle, and we're starting to, if we don't keep pushing this car, we're either falling back or we're just not going to get traction to go up. So I was like, oh fuck, man. So me and my friend were pushing up the car, and we're just realizing that, dude, the car just keeps going to the right. Even though the wheels turned all the way left, we're going to the right. So fuck it. Reverse the car, we go on another road, and we drop them off. And then on the way home, we're slipping and sliding the whole way home. Dude, we had to run at least... Okay, allegedly. Not us, but allegedly, some other people had to run about 10 different lights, right? And it's like, you know, there's no cops. There's no, like, no one cares. And yes, there are cops on the road, but who fucking cares? Like, dude, I'm trying to get home. There's a god. It is snowing so hard. It could be mistaken for rain, right? Obviously it's snow, but like, imagine it's just downpouring so hard. It's hitting the car. It's like smacking the car, like, dude, it was snowing that hard. What should have been like a 25-30 minute drive-ish took like almost 2 hours. It was crazy, dude. But it's fun, you know? Like, that's what makes the snow great. I feel like the snow is so goated. So goated. Yeah, the snow rain. Low-key kicking my feet and giggling. I mean, dude, being a passenger in the snow is undoubtedly like top 3 things of life. Top 3. Driving in the snow, I guess, like, it depends, you know? I don't know. As long as you don't crash, it's fun. And then when you get on the verge of crashing and you're like, oh, this is a fun drift. Oh, fuck, we're spinning out? Yeah, dude, it's scary. But any other time besides that is whatever. Mario 35? What you mean by that? I gotta take you drifting in the mountains one day? Oh, dude, you should. Sounds fucking awesome. Like I said, dude, the snow's fun until you feel like you are actually about to crash. Like, we spun out, well, we like half spun on the highway. That shit was scary, man. Because it's not you that's the problem, right? It's the other cars on the road. And you're like, okay, you know, maybe if I just turn my car out a little bit and stop the drifting, I'm fine. And then you're trying to gain your traction back and you turn around and you see all the cars coming behind you and you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We're about to get fucking hit. We're about to get hit. Yeah, that shit's scary. I say Mario? Oh, what do you mean by that? Like Mario or Morio? I don't know. I just say Mario. Is that the M-O pronunciation? Who gives a fuck? Mario, Smario, Smeario. Come here, buddy. Come. Oh, you don't give a fuck. Okay. I don't know if you know Gappy. Who's that? Like a Gappy tooth? You should go into Gappy's chat one night and say that Mudskip says he's the biggest jackass he's ever seen in his entire life. As in, say that from my perspective. Be like, dude, Mudskip said you were the biggest jackass in the world. And then see what he says. Nah, that's my goat, man. That's my goat. But you should tell him that. To see his reaction. He looks like this. Dude. Ain't no way. What do you mean? Is that not Squeaks? Am I tripping? I'm pretty sure that's Squeaks. What? Dude, what? Drifting in an old campground, we were trying to hit the perfect drift around this 180 turn. Multiple takes, we hit ice. Aimed right for the trees. I pinned it and rammed 4 trees to avoid getting stuck. That's insane. Congrats, or sorry to hear that. I mean, at least no damage to the truck. See, that's the difference though, right? We're in a tiny little SUV. At least in a truck, you know what I mean? You can get out there on a truck and like, you can do that shit. You have traction. Not in a little ass car, dude. Like, it is Tokyo Drift the wrong way out there. The wrong way. Tokyo Drift the long way. I'm back, I'm front. Nice to meet you, man. Dude, it's so scary outside. What are we gonna do? What if it puffs and blows the house down, chat? Dude. Top 5 candy. Easily a top 5 candy. Yo, what up, Gravy? I'm so fucking jealous that you're in Cali. Let me tell you. It's not that I hate the snow. It's just days like these, I wish I wasn't getting stuck in the snow, you know? Yeah, these candies are so goated. These and the fucking, you know, like, is it the Nerds rope, right? But it's not with the little nerds that are on the outside. It's like this red rope that's got this like sugar filling. Dude, those are fucking goated too. And they're like cut up into this pink bag almost. Dude, that was my college snack, man. You get the munchies, you go get that shit. Peace out, David. Have a good one.
The Laffy Taffy,
or whatever.
Yo, thanks for the sub, Sloosh. Appreciate it, man. Happy 6 months. Dude, the comment is crazy, Spider. Thank you. Just unpacking all my crap, testing my record player, and to make sure the mockers didn't fuck it up. Or the movers. Right. Dude. Do you know how many movers have like broken essential shit? I feel like that's such a common occurrence. Somehow our TV didn't get broken, but our dresser did when we moved. It's so annoying. It's like the drawers were fine, right? Until we got up here and we got in the bedroom, and then you test them out and you're like, oh, okay, you gotta kind of like lift one to put the dresser in, and then, you know, it's like, I don't know, it sucks. It sucks, man. They don't care about your stuff. Yeah, they really don't. I would love to move my own stuff. The problem is that lifting that shit on the 3rd floor, I don't know, man. I'm good on that. I mean, I would break my own shit too. But I've hurt my back so many times moving shit. It's like, dude, you know what? I'll save up just a couple extra V-Bucks. Just a couple extra, you know. That shit's tough. Somehow sucked the taillight off my 4-wheeler and destroyed my end table. Man, I broke my fucking front bumper on my car. It was really bad for a while, and then I had to get it fixed. But like the front bumper literally was like off the brackets of my car. Fucking sucked. I had to drive with like a shaky ass bumper on the front of my car. It was partially my fault because like when I pulled it off the trailer, I guess it's one of those things, you know, it wouldn't fit on the trailer unless I moved it up far enough. But then if I didn't move it up far enough, then like it would fall off the trailer. So, you know, it was like either fuck up my bumper and my car's fine, or my car's not fine and I don't fuck up my bumper. Depends. All your vintage games and you know what? That's all that matters. That's all that matters. That's the biggest thing. Fuck it. Hi, chicken. Yeah. Are you gonna help? No, you're not helping. Okay. Hi. Hi. That's a nice kitty. When he wants to be, yeah. It depends. Have you ever seen a GBA cart like that? Yeah, I have. The movie carts are really interesting. I actually have a Drake and Josh Nickelodeon cartridge. It's like a random Drake and Josh episode. It's cool as fuck. Are they worth? It was $20. I mean, $20 is pretty reasonable for a Pokemon episode. I would say it's only worth it if you're an uber Pokemon collector trying to get your collection up. But besides that, no. I would say, yeah, it's worth the $20, you know. It's better than buying, like, fast food. It's crazy that fast food is $20 now. Okay, PSP movies are goated. All my PSP movies, I love them all. Check this out. I think it's Black Hawk Showdown. I want to say it's called. I have Superbad. I feel like I have a Talladega Nights, but I don't. And I feel like that's it. And then I have a bunch of random iPhone movies that probably I could download. I don't care to watch them. But I know I have a couple iPhone movies from the Apple Store. And one of them is Scott Pilgrim, actually. I fucking love that movie. They had that card too, almost bought it for $150. They wanted to send it back to regrade it, so they wouldn't let me buy it. What is this? Do they think it's a 10? Is that why? Do you remember the GBA videos? Oh, of course. Of course, yeah. Dude, the GBA videos were goated. That was a good time. I watched Pineapple Express, Talladega Nights, and Benchwarmers for the first time on PSP. You know, there was an era where I think people figured out that you could just move movies over from your PC over to your PSP. And when people figured that out, I mean, you could watch whatever you wanted on your PSP. That shit was dope, man. Supposedly, but the centering won't get a 10. Whatever, dude. I hate grading. And you know why? Because it depends not only who is grading your card that day, but the company you send it to. And I guess also it depends, like, if your card is that good or not. Super tired after a long day? Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Crunchy. What's up? Happy Tuesday. Happy Friday to all my real ones. Hashtag Weekend Warriors. Yeah, I mean, you should try to get one if you can, but I just feel like buying Pokemon cards is so stupid right now. It's so stupid. I want Pokemon cards, but okay, not only are they expensive, right? Not only is it a gamble to try and like get your money back, quote unquote, but I hate the aspect of buying the cards just to resell them. I get it, maybe if that's like your whole stitch or whatever, but dude, come on, like, you're buying cards not for the love of the game. There are people out there buying the cards because they view it as like almost like a stock investment. They're like, if I buy this card, I think within the next 10 years I could see it almost triple. I'm like, dude, you've never touched Pokemon in your life, but you see this as a business opportunity? Please go fuck yourself. That is where the line gets crossed for me. I don't mind actual Pokemon fans selling to one another and trying to get more Pokemon cards, I guess. And then the other issue is like scalping and like, you know, dude, I don't want to have to fight people for cards. I just want to get Pokemon cards, look at them, think it's cool, and then, yeah, maybe I buy a Pokemon pack, I get a rare card, and then instead of the cards, I just buy Pokemon Emerald or something. Like, you buy like a better Pokemon cartridge. Those carts are only going to get more expensive. I truly think so. I think within 10 years, all of these like cartridges are going to be like probably quadruple value if you wanted to sell it. If it came down to like life and death, you know, maybe I would sell it. It would be the last thing though. You buy cards as trade leverage. I mean, yeah, that's a great like stand on it. I don't know. I just think the whole idea of like punching people in the middle of Costco and then having a fight for your life just for a little fucking piece of paper, cardboard, whatever you want to call it, it's stupid. Even when I managed to pull the Umbreon Star from Celebrations, I had no intention to sell and the price was high back then. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I totally get it though. You know I have a friend out there who will buy Pokemon cards because they love the cards, but when they get a rare card, they sell it and they literally use the money for all their like health insurance co-pays. Which that sounds crazy, but they go to the doctor that much that they need the money. So I'm like, you know what, dude? I respect it. Like, you got a hobby, trying to do a little side hustle. That's cool. DS cards won't ever go down since they don't make them anymore. That's what I mean. And the more rare that they get, the more that people hold on to them. It'll get crazier, unfortunately. It'll maybe go up or down like $10 here and there, but it's gonna get worse. I look back on some of the eBay listings in 2020. I bought Fire Red and Leaf Green for $100, both authentic. Yeah, exactly. Now they're double. It sucks. Midterms, best of luck, Crunchy. Best of luck. I hope you're doing some hardcore studying. I'm sure you are. Crazy how Heart Gold doubled in price since 2022. I'm not shocked though. I mean, people realize the value of Heart Gold versus Soul Silver, you know? It's got the better Pokemon. That's it. That's actually it. Okay, pal. Dude, the one game I want though, the one game I want back is Pokemon Leaf Green. I have Fire Red and I've had it my whole life, but I have this theory that my stepbrother at the time, I'm 99.9% sure that he stole it, and I'm only giving the 0.01% chance that he didn't because of the benefit of the doubt that I'm full on in belief that he stole that cart from me, lied about it, and refused to give it to me. And then I think he lost it and then refused to admit that he lost it. So he's just accepting that like that shit's gone. And just said like, I don't know where it went, man. And I'm like, okay, dude, I know you stole it because it was in my room. I let you borrow it one time and since then it's just gone. Come on, dog. And then he was like, no, this is my copy. And I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. But you know what? Hey, I don't know. I guess it's his lost copy now. I wish I had it. I would love it. Dude, the thing with GBA games too is I feel like the boxes are so pretty. You know, like the 3D looking model on the box? That shit's beautiful, man. They just don't make it like that anymore. The last time they did that was Heart Gold and Soul Silver. The fat boxes, you know? And how shiny they are and like all this art. And you can like feel the art. It's textured. It's so sick. They just don't do it like that no mo. They don't do it like that no mo. Bro, the cats are going crazy. Chat, I'm about to check outside my window. It sounds like, no joke, it borderline sounds like I'm in a hurricane right now. It's like 30 miles an hour outside. Hold on. It's good. You want it open? Okay. Oh. Yeah, chat, it's cooked outside. it's 100% officially cooked. There's got to be at least, I'd probably say we're getting a foot at least. Maybe I would argue 2 feet. Maybe. If it blows snow this hard tonight, we're getting about 2-3 feet, maybe. 2 feet is crazy. Dude, I'm serious. It's really bad. And like the storm is not moving. That's the problem. It's barely, like, I checked the radar of like the 4-hour span of what it's supposed to look like, and it's just sitting there right over us. It's just like going in a circle. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So we're cooked. Like, I'm probably getting what I had the yeah. Dude, I was talking about this. I was like, you know, whatever happens in Canada, I'm getting. I'm getting the sloppy seconds. But it's okay. I don't have anywhere to go. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, or I'm supposed to, and I don't think that shit's happening, man. Not in this weather. Unless it randomly clears up and they plow the snow, maybe, but it's a hard maybe. That's what I'm saying. I had a fucking t-shirt on, like no jacket. And then boom, like 6 hours later, there's snow. That sucks. What? It's a crazy feeling, you know? You think you know a guy. You think you know a guy. I want one of them. Come here. My cats hate me, man. It's probably because I smell like... Never mind. What's up, chat? Yeah, that's a good foot of snow, chat. That is a good foot of snow so far. Bro, what the fuck is that behind you? The Pikachu? How long has it been there? Yeah, the Pikachu. What you talking about? That ain't no Pikachu. The pink thingy? The doll. What are you on? What do you mean? It's okay. I've been doing this all night to people. Yeah, chat. Look. Look who it is. Look who it is. It's Bobby Schmurda. Hi. Dude, he's purring so loud. I wish y'all could hear him. Can I have him? Why not? Okay, but he would purr if he's on me. That's fucked up. Low key, that's fucked up. They can't hear. What's up, Bobby Stinks? Bobby and Chicken. High key, low key chat. Hashtag cat gang.
He looks so stupid.
Is this guy mad? Yeah. Chicken. Look at this guy's face. Look, look, look. Okay. Okay, ow. Yeah, Chad, that's my partner.
Partner.
Yeah.
That makes it sound like gay. No?
No.
Isn't that what gay people say when they don't want to give away that they're gay? That's my partner.
That's crazy.
Like when I say I have a partner, people are like, whoa, a woman?
That's crazy. No, that's just a societal problem. How can you hear her? I got that vision, you know? I got the 20/20 vision. The cats are leaving too. That's fucked up. Oh man. Are we going to 4,000 tonight? I feel like if I go to 4,000, I would have to go to full odds. Yeah, what is this music? Hold on. Lock the fuck in. We gotta lock in right now. Gotta lock the fuck in. Hashtag D's, hashtag nuts. $858 tries to go. One shiny to get. I like those odds. I love those odds. One of these days, chat. What up, Casper? How you doing? Well, how you doing? Welcome in. You're not getting it, little bro? Maybe not tonight. One of these days. Dude, you told me. You goes. So you realize this hunt, like on average, goes to about 12,000. And I was like, yeah, I'm aware. And he was like, so you're getting the tattoo? And I was like, I don't know, maybe. You know? Like, who cares? And then you hit me with the, well, you know, like, personally, me, I just wouldn't spend the money on a tattoo. I would get it on something cooler, like maybe Pokemon Platinum or like, you know, different cartridges or a new DS. And I'm like, just say you're broke, man. I'm just kidding. But seriously, like, I love tattoos. You know? I love tattoos. And so the reason why I set this up is because it's low-key a win-win. I don't want tattoos. You know, I don't want stupid tattoos. Let's just say that. This is kind of a stupid tattoo, but I feel like this is the least of the amount of stupid tattoos you could get. Like, you know, dude, I'm not getting like boobies tattooed on my arm. I'm getting it on my fucking leg. Which, the only person who's probably going to see that is my girlfriend, not me. Or, wait, I am going to see that. It's like her and me, not anyone else. And if that happens, then, I don't know, I guess I'm getting freaky or something. I don't know. But seriously, like, it's low-key a win-win. I love tattoos. I love the Pokemon I'm hunting. And so I wouldn't have a problem just getting all of them tattooed on me. Would you get one big tat after you beat the game or one at a time? I thought about this. I actually was thinking about this on my drive home today. And I was thinking about it and I said, you know what? Maybe I should finish the challenge and then come up with a big piece before I just get one of them. Because having a random Treecko on your leg is kind of weird. And then imagine you got to get Baltoy and then Makuhita and then like, I don't know, Electrike, all these people, you know? I think it would make sense to wait. And then I do one giant challenge when all the Pokemon are hunted for. And I do an IRL stream of the tattoo sesh. And I just get the whole big tattoo sesh done. Like in one go. But that's saying that I go above odds for every single Pokemon. Do you have a tattoo artist yet? I don't yet, but I've seen a few on like... I search for all my tattoo artists on Instagram, I'm not gonna lie, because they're all there. And there's a few I'm interested in. I think I would have to fly out for, unfortunately. I'll try to find someone local to me, but... my thing is I'm so picky with tattoos and what goes on my body that I'm not just going to go to some random fucker. I just can't, dude. If it's going to be on my skin, I got to go to someone who really knows what they're doing, whose work is amazing. They have a good, you know, like, is it Rapora or, you know, like they got to have a good reputation amongst their customers. And I have to look at their work. It's got to be consistent. So I'm thinking of two things. Number one, I'm thinking about getting a pixel art tattoo. Or number two, I'm thinking about getting like a traditional, you know, like maybe anime style tattoo. I don't know which one to get though. I think a pixel art tattoo would be sick. Of like, so here's what I'm thinking, all right? I have two ideas, and I've I put this in my Discord as like a random idea, where if I have to get tattoos of the Pokemon, I'll get them in these two separate styles. The first one being that I would get the tattoo as like basically a box art of the Pokemon inside of like a PC box, and they're all lined up with one another, and then it puts like the odds I got the Pokemon in. Number 2, I thought of just getting Treecko, right, inside of a big giant picture, and it basically has like, you know, when you go to the summary of what Pokemon you have, right? I would put the summary of Treecko, like the nickname, where I caught it, when I caught it, and then it would put the amount of resets that it took to get that Pokemon, that shiny. So I've thought of different things. And then the third one I thought of was putting the Pokemon all together, like almost like the Hall of Fame screenshot of all the Pokemon, and then put little bubbles above them that says at what what number I caught the Pokemon at, or what number I got the shiny at. So stuff like that. I don't know yet. I just don't know what to get. I have so many ideas. And I think the best thing to do would to have to be getting all these ideas together and submitting them to y'all, letting you vote, or B, if I have any crazy artists in the chat, if y'all could make me a tattoo idea, like with your own art, send it to me, and then I'll have the tattoo artist look at it and make their own thing out of their own style. That would be cool. I always thought a pixel art Celeste or Pokemon tattoo would be cool. I think a Pokemon tattoo would be cool, and Celeste. It depends where you go to. That's it. And placement is very important. I feel like a random ass like Totodile on your fucking bicep, just for me, you know, this is all subjective, and that's with like tattoos in general. It's all subjective. Like, people probably think flowers look fucking stupid, you know, and that's why they get bald eagles and fucking like titties on their arm. I just don't think that's cool. I don't think that shit's cool. I think if you get something silly like that, it should be on your leg or your back, or like somewhere that you can't, it's not like super visible, you know. But if you're gonna get something on a very visible part of your arm, personally for me, I'm trying to get something that I love. But some people love, like, you know, like skulls on their arm or their hand and stuff. I don't know. I'm a big fan of tattoos. I think that all tattoos look good on people. But for me personally, I love floral. So that's why I'm getting this whole sleeve. Because I love art. I love flowers. And I love the color pink. And I just think it would look cool. So I'm getting it. There's also some meaning, but I don't want to be cringe and be like, this actually means peace and serenity on my arm, which is why I ain't got it. But like, you know, it's all about interpretation, I guess. If people ask me why I got it, I'll tell them. Would it be a sprite art? I have thought about this. The thing with tattoos is depending on what kind of tattoo you get on your body is who you need to decide what artist is going to be conducting that tattoo. For example, if you're getting floral art done, you need to find an artist with a portfolio full of flowers and birds and like trees and stuff, right? Or if you're gonna get a anime tattoo, which is fine, find someone who specializes in anime tattoos. If it costs like $2,000 to get that piece done, save up for it. Do not cheap out. Don't do it. That's my biggest recommendation. A lot of people in my life who have gotten tattoos have gotten giant pieces in on impulsive decision making. They've gotten so impulsive where they just go, dude, fuck it. Like, I just didn't feel like waiting. So I went to this one guy, but I regret it. Most of them regret it because, like, maybe the artist didn't do a good enough job, so all the ink faded, or the quality of ink that they used didn't, sit well on their body. There's so many different factors, but I just feel like if you're getting a tattoo, you better save up and, like, go to someone nice. And I understand that's hard for everyone, but I'm just saying, if you're putting something on your body, that's my biggest piece of advice. Try to save up as much as possible and go to someone who to you feels like could do an amazing job. And if you don't feel fully confident, don't get the tattoo. Do not get a tattoo on a whim. Now, there's different styles, right? Like, I think you could get, I've heard of, like, sticker tattoos, which are basically just small pieces of art thrown together as a giant sleeve. I've seen people get just tiny random tattoos on their body, and they just throw it together as a sleeve, and then they get a random color background and they call it a day. Like, dude, that works too. It works too. It depends what you want, Just don't be so one directional, I guess. I'm just yapping out of my ass. I don't know. Get what you want. But if I'm giving you advice, that's my advice. My advice is very subjective. You do not need to take it. Trust. My finger is kind of bleeding. I will be right back, chat. Give me 2 seconds. Let me click A on this Treecko. If I get the shiny, good luck. Let me know. TTS. Troll me. Do whatever the fuck you want. Actually, don't do whatever you want. But let me know if I get the Treecko. Okay? I'm gonna go wash my finger off BRB. My bad, chat. My bad. We went through a little non-verbal era. Had to go through a little non-verbal era, you know. But what I wanted to say was, you know, if that's your conviction, putting all on black, then be about it. Put it all on black. Say yes or no. The prediction's open. Am I getting the shiny before 3,500? You tell me. I don't know. I put a little band-aid on. My finger was bleeding. I got a boo-boo. This is a little too much for me. I'm not gonna lie. I can fuck with this. You know what I thought about doing? Can y'all hear me out for a second? I thought about doing a Pokemon Sapphire Kyogre hunt while I hunt for the shiny Treecko. But I don't know if that's too much. I guess what I'm scared of is overstimulating people and doing a little too much and putting something on another screen. Because the problem is that I can't really double hunt. Well, I guess I could, but... What are y'all's thoughts? I might try to set that up. You don't think it's too much? It's pretty easy, especially with Sapphire. It's got a long cutscene. And there's like a few pressing A stuff that happens where you gotta press A on Kyogre and then, you know, let the cutscene happen and then finally you encounter it. If you think you can double hunt without resetting over it, I would say do it. I don't know. I'm kind of scared of it. I want to get the full odds before I think about that. Because with my first shiny hunt, the biggest scare, the biggest the biggest jump scare of mine is resetting over any shiny. And then on top of that, doing a double hunt and changing up what I was doing before. And then I fuck up. You know, I just like, I randomly fuck up and I had this method going and all of a sudden I fuck it up and then it's ruined. Chug got him with that PTSD? Oh, yes. Since that day, I think about it every single night. No joke. No joke. Did I tell y'all I had a nightmare the other night? That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna fuck up the flow now. I'm too comfy right now. Nope. 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 Not happening. I'm in too deep. Can I be honest with y'all for a second? When I started shiny hunting for Treecko, I thought I was gonna get it under odds. Like, I truly was convinced I was gonna get it maybe at like 600 or 700 resets. And now that I'm almost 3,500 deep, my opinions have changed drastically. I went on YouTube the other night. My opinions have changed even more drastically to the point where I truly think that this might run to like 15k. There's a strong chance this runs to 15k. Maybe I've gotten to the acceptance stage of, what is it, like the 5 cycles of grief, right? There's like denial, you're angry, or denial, sadness, angry, then denial again, and then you go to just acceptance. And once you get to the acceptance stage, you go a little bit crazy cuckoo, you know, you're like, you know, fuck it, like, it could happen now, it could happen 10 years from now, fuck it, I don't know. Fuck it, dude, this could be the longest Treecko in the entire world, who knows? That's okay with me. I'm having a good time shiny hunting. The fact that I've started shiny hunting for something in my free time speaks volume, I think. Like, I randomly started shiny hunting Kyogre on a whim, and part of it was because I finally got to that point in the game of Sapphire and my own personal playthrough. But the other half of it was because I think it'd be cool to shiny hunt my childhood legendary Pokemon. You know, when you first experience Kyogre, Rayquaza, and Groudon, you think of that shit as next gen level madness. You know, like, oh my god, I've never seen a Pokemon as powerful as this. And then by your like 5th Pokemon game, you're like, you know what, dude, it's just a legendary, who cares? Let's throw a Pokeball at it. But as a kid, you see a legendary Pokemon and your first thought is throw the fucking Master Ball at it because it's so cool. It's the box art legendary, you know? You see it as a sort of god. And I think that's cool. And while that special feeling was there, it is gone. The older I've gotten, it's gone. That specialness has disappeared. But I think what's interesting is, as an adult, while that feeling is still sort of there, it has now transferred, it's fully transcended into shiny hunting. And I think shiny hunting has fully taken over that feeling of, oh my god, I got a legendary Pokemon as a shiny. That's sick. Like, that's a cool feeling to get a shiny that you really never thought you were gonna get. And the fact that you, I guess, like, I don't know, it's interesting, and it's full odds, and it's just, you know, what are the odds that you get a shiny in Gen 3? I don't know. It's cool. I truly hope one day that I can walk away saying I got a Gen 3 shiny, especially a legendary. I think that's cool shit. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. What kind of music did y'all listen to growing up, by the way? This is super left field, but I'm gonna be honest. When I was in the car, right, I'm getting driven to basketball practice in like middle school. You know what was coming on? Somebody called 911. Shine fire burning on the dance floor. Like that song. LMFAO was coming on. Party rockers in the house and I, like, dude, the classic pop songs. I understand pop like that will never be made again. That is a once in a lifetime thing. You know, that was like a 2000s era to about a 2010 run, right? And after that, pop music has never been the same. And I think for better or worse reasons. And I was talking about this with my girlfriend in the car, that I think that the two people, in my opinion, you could argue three, but my two favorite pop artists right now are Sabrina Carpenter and Chappell Roan. And I think that, like, you know, like, I'm in the car with her and my friends, and we're listening to Lady Gaga and like Katy Perry and fucking LMFAO, Black Eyed Peas, you know, and we're like, man, they will never make music like this again. Like, this was the best era. But then you think about it and you're like, you know, it was a good era. It was a great era. But you have to also admit, like, you gotta be happy that music evolved since then. Right? People talk about this all the time. If you're stagnant at something you do constantly and you keep doing the same thing, you never changed. Like, you never evolved to try to be something greater than that. You know, you always stayed stagnant. You stayed the same. You stayed the same person. You did the same things your entire life. You know, that kind of sucks. Like, realistically, that kind of sucks. And so I think about that all the time. I think, especially as a content creator, you got to think about, like, what are you doing to challenge yourself as a creator to make different things and make yourself stand out, and not only from other people but from yourself. You know, you create one good thing, one good product, one good hit, right? One good album. Well, how do you make something that's different from that first album that is in its own league, and it's also to the utmost quality as that first album, right? And so I think about that and I'm like, you know, maybe it's a good thing we're not making pop music like we used to, because they all low-key sound the same. And maybe that's the case with today, but, like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like pop music today, like, it's different, but I think it has to do with the nostalgia factor of growing up with that kind of music and what everyone is presented with today as pop music. Two different things. And then, you know, I circle back on it and I'm like, man, I sound like my fucking parents, you know? I sound like my parents when, like, my mom would talk about Prince and, like, oh, Prince and Michael Jackson were the best era. You know, they'll never make music like that again. And I'm like, well, thank God, because that music sucks. And maybe kids like today, maybe they think like that. And maybe it's a good thing. It's growth, you know, it's change. Chat. I want to play copyrighted music so bad. I can't, though. I can't. I'm cooked if I do. You know why? My Twitch channel, dude, my nose is so itchy because of the cats. Oh my god. Not only am I a little bit worried about the Twitch channel, I'm more worried about the VOD channel on YouTube. Check this out. I've been uploading every single day I don't go live on the VOD channel, which is about 4 or 5 days a week. And it's been slowly growing, okay? Like, by slowly, I mean like 1 to 2 subs a week. Which is, that's cool with me. You know, it's at like 52 subs. Way more than I anticipated already. But the biggest thing I'm scared of is uploading a VOD and there's like Wiz Khalifa or fucking Katy Perry playing in the background and they just cook my ass, you know? Like, music labels are not cool to deal with. It's not the artist, it's the label. And I will get cooked. Is this Area Zero? This is Undertale? What the fuck? Dude, this sounds just like Area Zero. Does it not? Am I tripping? This sounds like when you come across Paradox Pokemon. It's because both are made by... Of course, dude. Toby Fox is my fucking goat. That makes so much sense. I didn't know he made the Area Zero music. Or I guess some Scarlet and Violet music. Pokemon really discovered an amazing creator. Toby Fox is such a one-man... Or one-trick... Not a one-trick pony. A man of multiple talents. Toby Fox conducted his own music, created his own game, yes, with the help of other people, yes, with the help of artists, but like the creative mind is there. He made Area Zero, Terrestrialized Battle Theme, Battle Tower, or whatever from Gen 8. Can you imagine being a Pokemon fan? And then the Pokemon company asks you, they give you the pitch, right? They're like, hey, I need a theme. This is what the world looks like. This is what it feels like. Can you make us a song? And then they tell you all this shit. They spoil the game for you. And you're like, wow, I can't wait to play Gen 9. You boot up Gen 9 and you're like, oh man, I know what's coming. And then you get to Area Zero and you're like, so the best part in the entire game was fucking spoiled for my dumb ass. Fuck. I don't know if I would be happy or sad about it. Like, I'd be honored, but gotta feel some type of sad. You know? A little bit. I can't believe it's so cold outside. Honestly, the biggest thing is, fingers crossed, I don't get sick. That's what I'm actually worried about. Being sick would be the worst. The worst. I would be pissed. I always get mad when I get sick, you know, like, the thing about being sick is that there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the feeling of I took life for granted. I took everything for granted. And I'm so sick now. And I can't do anything about it. And it's like, what was life like before I got that stuffy nose? You know, what was life like before I felt like ass? What was that like? I've seen this Poochyena so many different times. I feel like I just gotta turn into a dog, you know? Gotta release my inner wolf. You feel me? Y'all think it's time? You think it's time I ripped the fucking shirt off? I'm lucky the Pooch is locked in this game. Dude, I'm pissed about it. That's what made me want to Gen 3 hunt all of the legendaries. Is like, oh, I can't get Rayquaza, I can't get Kyogre, I can't get Groudon. Is stupid. They just didn't want to make a shiny sprite for the Mega. Like, that's dumb. Why though? You can't catch it? Because it's legendary, you know? I don't know. Chad, I'm thinking I should go get my tank top in the bedroom, put it on in here, rip that shit off. If I get the shiny, I take my shirt off. Uh-oh, I got an undershirt on. Rip that shit off. Dude, do you know how hard the clip farm would go? Holy fuck. One's in chat if you're down the clip farm. I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever done that before. I see people do it all the time. There might be a method to it. But, dude, I just feel like it's gotta be hard as hell. That can't be some quick little, like, oops, I ripped the piece of paper, you know, and, like, no big deal. Ripping shit has gotta be hard. Now, ripping ass, though, that's something I can get down with. Am I right? Am I right? Can I get it? Can I get a gay man in the chat? Dude, I stole that bit from you. I'm sorry, man. I'm so fucking sorry, dude. Sorry, you. Dude, this song's a fucking banger, man. Chat, I'm so excited to play on this. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna play a little playthrough of Pokemon Soul Silver tonight on this DS. I'm just gonna start one up. I thought about shiny hunting the starters, but I think I'm just gonna save Safari Week for shiny hunting. That color's so good. That's one of the colors I have in my cart. Yeah, dude, the colors are nice. I wanted that color and the red one. The red color on the original DS is so cool. The starters are super fast. I'm aware. I'm aware. I don't know what I should do. See, the problem is I am so fixated on getting Treecko, and then I'm buying all these Pokemon games, which is fun, but then I'm like, dude, if I buy them and I think about shiny hunting every single game and I get this like paralysis feeling of I can't touch this game because I have to shiny hunt in it, that sucks. It makes me feel like I can't play the games I bought. So then I try to think about it, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe if I want to shiny hunt my starter, I can just put them into a bunch of eggs. But then that sucks, right? So then I'm like, if I want to shiny hunt, maybe I should play through these games, get some Japanese copies that are way cheaper, and then shiny hunt those. Or the last option is I just get multiple copies of games that I want to shiny hunt in. I don't know which one to do. Like, I can get a cheap copy of Heart Gold, but it just sucks, dude. It's like, I want to shiny hunt in so many games, but I get thrown into what feels like this, it's like a paralysis feeling, you know? It's like, I can't do anything. I can't touch the game. I can't start it. I can't reset the file, you know? It's like, at what point do I just give it up, you know, and just like play through the game? You bought the game with your hard-earned money, right? And you're gonna start a playthrough and fucking finish it and just have fun with it, you know? Like, fall in love with the game first and think about through the entire playthrough, what do you think that shiny Pokemon would look like? And would it be fun? Like, what if I tried to shiny hunt a Pseudo-Ludo? That would be fun, right? With the spray bottle on that one route. I think it's in front of Goldenrod City, I want to say. After you get the spray bottle, you go to the Pseudo-Ludo, and then you encounter the Pokemon. Dude, getting a shiny would be fun as fuck on that. Like, that sounds cool. And then getting a Safari Zone Pokemon, that sounds cool. I have a copy of Fire Red, Heart Gold, Soul Silver now. Oh yeah, Chad. I forgot to tell you. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yes, chat. Yes, what's up, Spadonic? Welcome to the stream. I got a CIB copy of Heart Gold. And yes, it does come in very soon. Like Thursday. Check this shit out. Dude, it comes with everything, dude. All the manuals, the box. It doesn't come with the original, like, fat box. But this is it, man. Like, it's gorgeous. It's in perfect condition. Don't ask how much I spent on this. It's a working copy. I'm so excited. You have no idea. All-time favorite between the two has to be Heart Gold, right? Like, Soul Silver is cool. I love me some Soul Silver. Trust. But Heart Gold, on the other hand, is the fucking shit. And the thing is that if there's any two games I get with the whole entire collection, it's got to be Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I want the fat box that it comes in. If it comes with a Pokewalker, great. I have one already. I don't need it. But I want the giant collector box. They're so expensive online. People are selling the fat box, as I call it, alone, by the way, for almost $120 starting price. I don't want to pay that fucking price, dude. I refuse to pay that price. I don't need the manuals. I just want the box. But people sell that box for so much. I don't know why, dude. But I guess I get it. It's kind of hard to find. But I don't. I just don't get it. So I haven't bought it. But I want it because I look at my Red Rescue Team box copy, and that box is beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love looking at it's sort of like a 3D model, right, of like a DS copy, and that's what it reminds me of. It is the last of the DS era that has the sort of 3D model, right, that the GBA games had. And so my thought process is that if I can get like one more fat box out of the DS era, I would be a happy man. I would. Same thing goes for Platinum. Platinum has like a pre-order box copy that came from Best Buy, I believe, maybe GameStop. And it came with a Giratina figure. It came with the copy of Platinum, and then it comes in this giant box. Someone is selling it right now. Complete box copy. $5,000. It is unwrapped, by the way. Like, plastic still intact. The plastic is a little bit it's hard to argue with, because I've seen people reseal stuff, and I bought one myself and got ripped off when I was a kid. It was like a PS1 game. I was very naive. But the thing is, is I refuse to buy sealed copies because of how many times people reseal them themselves. I'm not doing it. Nope. Just give me a good condition copy of your game. That's it. I'm here for the love of the game. If I have money, I'm gonna start a Japanese collection. Me too. You know why? They are much cheaper than the like European and US copies. Number 2 is on top of the cheaper price, right? To egg that on, you can get the Japanese copies complete in box, borderline brand new copy, sealed and graded by PSA for, no joke, like $100. And if you compare that to a US copy, you can get the US copy sealed in box, PSA graded for like 7 times the price. And if you want truth of that, go look at Pokemon Platinum. Pokemon Platinum on average goes for almost $200 for a complete in-box copy. And then if you look at a copy of Pokemon... sorry, hold on. Okay. Sorry. I had like a fucking gummy stuck in my teeth, but if you look at a copy of Pokemon Platinum, it's a Japanese copy, and it's PSA graded and sealed. It goes for literally, I saw one for $70. And then there's a triple, like basically a bundle for $80. It comes with Pokemon Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl, complete in box with all the manuals. It's not sealed, but it goes for $80. I'm just saying, you can get Gen 4 for $80 and a Japanese copy. The only thing is, it's in Japanese, dude. But like, are y'all really reading the dialogue? Are you? Let's be honest. I mean, probably you are if you're playing through the game, but if you've played through the game multiple times, what's the need to read through the dialogue? You know, who cares? I guess the only thing is you would have to like kind of reference what moves you're using. At what level does so-and-so learn this move? I tell you what though, I can't wait to play Pokemon Platinum and pick Piplup as my starter. Do you know how much I have been... I've missed playing Pokemon Diamond with Piplup because that was my OG. That was my first ever DS game. And that was my first starter of all time. And that Piplup, of course, evolved into an Empoleon. And I remember I was on a road trip. And on this road trip, I had finally beaten Pokemon Diamond. And my Empoleon beat Cynthia because it was the last standing Pokemon. I had no healing items left. And it was carrying me through. And I hit a Hydro Pump on the Garchomp. And I beat the game. And that is such a core memory of mine that I want to recreate it so badly. And maybe that's like a nostalgia hunger thing. I don't know. But I want to do it, man. I miss it. I miss it so much. But yeah, eventually I plan on playing Pokemon Diamond. So depending on tonight how I'm feeling, I might end up playing Pokemon Diamond or... maybe Pokemon Soul Silver, depends. I also have a Pokemon X copy, you know, that I could play. It just, like I said, depends how I'm feeling. Depends how I'm feeling. I also have Pokemon Blue Rescue Team plugged up. And you know, Spadonic, thank you for the copy. I love it. I opened it up the other day. I didn't check what Pokemon you had recruited, but I saw that your partner, you picked Squirtle, and your main character Pokemon was Cubone. That's cool. I've never attempted the game playing as Cubone, and now I kind of want to, but part of me feels like I should just continue the game with your save file and just start recruiting Pokemon there. I don't know. There's like multiple things I want to do. It's like maybe I play through the game, beat the game, and then I just recruit Pokemon as I go, like I have been doing for Red Rescue Team, you know, on stream. Or B, I guess, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, at what point do you feel like I gotta pack it up for Treecko? Where it's like, dude, I know you've been going for a while, but this is too much. This is too much. I love and support you, but this is way too much. Like, what you're doing is a little delusional. You gotta pack it up, man. At 10K, I mean, the most I've seen someone do is 12. So I feel like for me, if I get to 13, I should probably start reconsidering what I'm doing. It'd be a fun story though. I mean, technically this is like day 12 or 13. This is day 13 of Shiny Honey. So, I don't know. I'm thinking I get to day 30, and if I don't have it by then, that's gonna be very concerning for me. I don't know. Part of me feels like I might get to 13. I feel like this could go to 20. Like, I could have the best odds in the world, still not getting it. You being more unlucky than me is just a reality I refuse to accept. I'm telling you, I am the most unluckiest person in the world. Seriously. Okay, dude. It's snowing so bad outside. It's so fucking bad. Dude, I'm so glad I don't have work. Holy shit. I gotta stop thinking that way, to be honest, but like, dude, I feel like it's gonna be a whiteout tomorrow. You know, I'm gonna wake up and you just can't fucking see. That feeling sucks dick. I don't mind driving in the snow, but when you can't see because it's snowing so hard, that shit's scary. Oh, that shit's scary. You don't know the difference between the curb and the road and the fucking, you know, like, I don't know. It's scary, man. Snow is scary. Low key. So do y'all fuck with the new profile pic? God damn, dude, literally every single person voted for the laughing profile pic. Who said Chugga Tree voted for the other one? Ain't no way, man. I'm sorry, Chug. I just unvoted Chug. I'm sorry, Chug. You're gonna have to go revote, man. Oh, dude. That's funny. Exclamation point Discord. Y'all haven't seen it, but... Dude, this shit's gas, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really happy with it. Let me just pull this up for the one time, you know? Dude, this is gonna be such a good profile pic. I can't lie. I can't lie. Like, I've gotten a lot of profile pics done. I've gotten a lot of art done of me. But this to me, this really looks like me. Like, I've never seen someone do such an on-point thing. You got the curly hair right. You got the length of it right. You got the beard. Dude, the cheekbones, like... Wow. I don't know. Artists are so fucking cool. I'm such a fucking slut for art. I can't lie. I love me some art. Art is just so beautiful. You used to have on where a girl, you used to have to drive down the middle of the road, listen to rumble strip in the middle of the road to tell if you were still on it. Sometimes it'd be like that, you know? I mean, a few times I was like, if we get stranded, we gotta call the cops, man. You know what's crazy though? On the drive home, I kid you not, I saw at least 3 cops on the way home. All different areas of the city. People either A, were stuck, B, they were stuck and they got help from a cop. And it was genuine help of like a place of concern, you know? But my actual assumption, C, being that people either got pulled over or they were stuck. And when the cop went to go help them, they were actually thinking about arresting them. Like, fuck the traction, dude. They're thinking about a quick little, you know, $1 or $2 that they're gonna get from a raise. Like, dude, if I just, man, imagine if I catch some shit out of this car that I'm helping out. Oh no, you got stuck. And then I smelled a little bit of, oh, what is it? You have a bag of marijuana in your car. Oh, I'm gonna have to go search for it now. Shit like that really be happening, you know? I don't know. I guess I'm paranoid of cops just because, like, I've had some pretty shit-ass experiences with them. I've had friends that have had shit-ass experiences with them. And like, I've talked to cops, right? Like, I've gotten pulled over. I actually got pulled over not too long ago. And I full on will admit to what I'm doing. I'm like, hey, you know what? I fucked up. And every experience I've had, most of the time, has been pretty casual, pretty straightforward, and respectful. But you see it all the time, dude. I've witnessed it, like, driving on the road being like, what the fuck? Were you not just speeding and now all of a sudden you're arrested? Like, bro, just let me home. There's a fucking blizzard going on right now. Please let me go home. Low key, I'd be a little more freaked out if a cop stopped to help me than to actually, like, like, you may as well just pull me over. Low key. I'd probably feel better about myself. I don't know. Sure, they might be protecting, but I don't know what the fuck they're serving. Definitely no steak and shrimp, that's for sure. Don't worry about it. You just had to be there. That's it. Can you believe I'm someone's favorite chatter? Yeah, I can. You got some hits. Not every single chat message is a banger, but you got some. Can you believe I'm someone's favorite streamer? I don't know why I would be. I just feel like I'm too small to be asking that, you know? Does that mean I'm your favorite chatter? Could be. Could be. Could be. You know? Like they say, pigs fly. They could fly. I don't know. I don't know. Fuck it, man. We ball. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh yeah. So we definitely got a fucking foot of snow. So far. So fucking far. Is it hard being a streamer? Riddle me this. Is it hard being a chatter? Check this out. I'm gonna say being a streamer can be difficult for a few reasons. And I think without the experience, it is hard being a streamer. If you've gone live before, you've run into certain things before, certain experiences, yeah, it can be hard. It can be hard starting out. It can be hard motivating yourself to go live. You know, you're not going to have 100,000 people. You're not going to have 1,000 people. And you most definitely probably won't have even 20 people watching you. Much less 10. And that's okay. I think to be a streamer, you really, truly gotta love it, you know, for like the love of the game. Yo, Cop of Steel, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. The biggest thing about going live and being a streamer is you truly gotta do this shit for the love of the game. If you don't like waking up, going live, shiny hunting for shit, or just like, I don't know, man, just like, I like playing Pokemon. I'm not like being a persona. This is really just me. And so for some people, right, like people wake up and they go live and they put on an act, and that might be hard. Maybe it might not be. I don't know. So to answer your question, nah, I don't think it's hard being a streamer. I think it's hard being consistent, and it's hard being delivering the same kind of content every single day, right? It's like when someone asks you to wake up and show up for work with 110% every single day. Can you do that? Probably not. And I'm going to be honest, it's because you don't like what you do. But if you really like what you do and you love what you do, I promise and almost 100% guarantee you will wake up every day and show up with 110% every single day because you love what you do. You don't have to give 110%. You give it naturally because you just love it that much. Persona, see, like... A persona would be... But it... Let's be careful how we go about this. Let's be careful how we go about this. A persona would be Mr. Beast. And you know, Mr. Beast is fucking dope. Well, hold on. Mr. Beast is okay. I think early game Mr. Beast was cool until I realized that this was corporate as fuck. And there's not any art happening. This is all just corporate shit being shoved down my fucking throat. And so while in the beginning I appreciated the grind and hustle of Mr. Beast, I don't like him now. I just don't. Gotta let the little wins matter. If you get bummed out that you don't have many viewers, just focus on the viewers you got. Yeah, exactly. And then, like, the thing is that if you feel like you can't entertain a room full of 5 people, then you most definitely can't entertain a room full of 100 people, much less like 1,000 people, you know? Like, you gotta think about it from a small scale. It's like being a teacher, you know? If you can teach one person in the room, right? Like, let's say you have a classroom full of 20 people and one person understands what you're talking about, I think you've succeeded. Maybe some people might ask that one person how they understood it, and then they might understand it as well. But if you can at least influence or at least get through to one person in the room, I think you're doing a great job. And I think people lose that a lot because of the analytics aspect and the metrics aspect and like the growth aspect, right? Like, you got to think about it from like a truly almost a microscopic scale, right? Let's think small first. Like, if I'm sitting here and a bunch of people, right, like I get raided or random people find me and they click off, I want to know why the fuck you clicked off. Not because I'm mad, but because I'm trying to get better. You know, I want to know, like, what made you click off? Did I say something weird? Shit, I probably did. And that's probably not, you know, maybe this room isn't for you. That's fine. Go find someone else. You know, I'm just trying to connect with people who kind of feel the same way as me, who have like the same mindset as me, you know, a little bit of sense of humor as me. You know, I have kind of like a weird sense of humor, and that's it. And I'm trying to move, you know, that's it. But yeah, like, I recognize I am like a bit of a chill guy. I'm not the funniest guy, but I think my specialty is I'm good at connecting with people, and I'm good at making people feel comfortable enough to share things with me. And not in a weird parasocial way, but more of like a safe space way, I guess. Like, hey, you know, if you feel like you want to share that you hit a PB in the bench, you know, or like a PB in the I don't know, in the gym today, fuck it, share it with me. You know, tell me you bought a new car. Because I'll do that. I'm not afraid to share it. I don't give a fuck. I don't think it's weird. Because that's just me. Like, I'm only going to be as authentic as possible. Because that's me. Like, I can't make shit up. I'm not going to tell... Like, I struggled in college, but I didn't struggle growing up. And I'll be honest about it. You know? It's like stuff like that. And I think the inauthentic personalities behind people, which is just themselves, you know, like, that shit's gotta go, man. That shit's gotta go. Like, don't... I think people love a success story, but I think people realize that a success story drives viewership, and once people realize that they can farm viewers by being like someone who came from a hard past, right? Like, that's... Dude, I hate that shit, man. No, my pizza rolls were done. Yeah, nonchalant. Who cares? I'm just chilling. Because a guy like me, you know, like, I'm so authentic. I would never hate on Chikorita. Because I love Chikorita. And I think Chikorita is just so chill and nonchalant, just like me, that, you know, like, who's to hate on a little Chikorita? Fucking love that thing. Although I have publicly stated I love Totodile, Chikorita gets way too much hate. I think it's overhated to the point of excessiveness. Like, that's a little too much, man. I didn't think I was funny enough to stream, but a lot of people come by and just want to hang. So I'm saying, like, that's what it's about. And you know what? If people want to come in and crack some jokes, I'll fucking crack some shit back, you know? If you want me to come in on stream, crack your back, you feel me? And, you know, fucking like, shit, dude. You hit me from the back, I'll hit you from the back. Or, wait, hold on. No, that's... I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Hold on, man. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you want to come in and just like, you know, just chill and hang and like, and just... Man, stupid. How's it going, everyone? No, I'm not gonna... I'm gonna break your back? What you mean by that? I'm pretty sure if I wanted to break your back, I would have to, like... I don't know, probably do some crazy shit, like turn heel, hashtag John Cena, you feel me? I would have to be evil as hell for that. I think I'm good. You said it? What do you mean? What did I say? The fuck did I say? I literally clicked live and I went, oh, glorb glorb, wubba dee dabble, you know, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream. And now you're saying I'm trying to break your back. Like, come on, dude. That's crazy, dude. All I'm trying to say is this. I'm just going to be honest. Let's keep it a buck. This is what I'm trying to get at. Dude, this might be my all-time favorite video. I'm not even going to front, man. I'm not even going to front. All-time favorite. Bruh, it might be 60 miles per hour outside. I might be cooked, chat. You looking forward to megas or new forms for the starters? For both of them? I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm really looking forward to, like, the starters having some megas. And I think something that's been slightly confirmed, if you picked up on it, okay, Chikorita had disarming voice. That's already huge. Chikorita doesn't learn that, right? Emboar, right, having a mega evolution. Chikorita having a mega evolution. I mean, like, all three of them. And, like, can you imagine Mega Feraligatr? That would be so OP. Why is that big? Because those three Pokemon don't have Mega Evolution. Number two, that's going to change the scope of competitive Pokemon. If they bring back Mega Evolutions with the game Pokemon Champions, that's going to change a lot. That means that Chikorita can now be viable, because Chikorita is actually a big defensive pawn inside of the Pokemon games. Chikorita is special and physically, like, the biggest tank of all time. I think you can set it up to be a bit of a special, like, defensive tank hitter. But I'm just saying, it being fairy type is so viable. Like, think about it tanking a fucking, a Garchomp's Earthquake or a Garchomp's Dragon Claw, right? You switch into your Meganium, you Mega Evolve, and you do one disarming voice, right? Or play rough. Dude, you're cooked. With the Meganium, you're cooked. And I think that with these new Mega Evolutions, there could be a lot to change going forward, not only for VGC, but for the kind of Pokemon that you choose. Like I said, like with Meganium, or with, let's say, with Totodile, you know? Like, Totodile's got some pretty crazy shit on him. And then, of course, Emboar. Like, Emboar is also crazy. Those three starters I'm so excited about. Dude, fuck Cyndaquil. Okay, first off, Cyndaquil is in Pla. Second off, Cyndaquil is is fucking fun. But third off is that, you know, we got at least a Gen 5 starter. That's kind of dope. It's kind of dope, you know, like little mix of Johto, little mix of Gen 5. You know, maybe we might see some cool shit in the game. You never know. But the one thing I hate seeing is that there is so many videos floating around on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all over social media. And there's this one account. This one account that I publicly roasted. I did not quote tweet them. I just replied. And I literally just threw out a rhetorical question and said, hey man, I got a question. You know, you watched the 2-minute trailer, right? We have no additional information, and yet you're judging this trailer based on its graphics and saying the game looks bad? Are you rage baiting, or are you just a hater? You know? Because you're just hating from what I see. Like, dude, play the game and then tell me you hate it, and I will give you a chance. I will hear you out. But you saw a trailer and you said, yeah, I fucking hate this, dude. I mean, PS2 games look so much better than this. Go fuck yourself, dude. Who fucking cares? Seriously? Who fucking cares? I'm so sick of the rhetoric being like, you know, the game doesn't look jiggly with realistic physics, and it doesn't look like a Hideo Kojima game. There's no realistic game models, so I guess I'm just not gonna play the game. Dude, please, by all means, don't buy the game. I don't want to hear your fucking opinion again, though, if you think it looks that bad, because I know you're buying the game. Don't give me that. I think Champions is genius for right now, after a lot of people have a full bank from all the event shinies they've been dropping from home. I need to get the shiny Manaphy. I do. I do. I need to collect or complete the Diamond and Pearl Pokedex just so I can get that stinky ass shiny Manaphy, man. It gets D-Dance? Oh, that's nuts. D-Dance play rough is a threat on a bulky mon like Meganium? Yeah, no kidding. No fucking kidding. That would be disgusting. Dude, Meganium would be a huge game changer. With Fairy type, it's over. And then, I don't know, fuck it, dude. Put a Toxic on that Meganium, right? D-Dance, play rough, Toxic. Fuck, I don't know. Magical Leaf on there. I mean, the possibilities are endless. Mega Embor, real. Hate first, judge later. That's the internet's motto. Yeah, it's weird. I don't get it. I understand that rage bait is selling the entire world on its ass. People love rage bait. I know that, like, the first thought when you think of rage bait is politics and stuff. It's not just that, dude. It's everything. People are selling rage bait like crack cocaine. It is hitting the streets like no other. You see a video of someone getting pissed off on the internet, and do you know how much interaction that gets versus something that's just showing love? Yeah, showing love gets like some good interaction because I think people love a good story and people love seeing like happy things online. And then there's the other hand of seeing people who, you know, just like love shitting on things like the new Pokemon game. And for anyone that doesn't know the channel I'm talking about, it's this Nintendo podcast, I guess. I can't remember their names. I don't really care. But you can, dude, within the first 20, not even 20, within the first like 5 seconds, I saw their faces, and I'm just gonna throw the rage bait back. I looked at them and I was like, okay, dude, You know what? If you're gonna be rage baity, I'll be rage baity back. You're probably pushing 30. I know exactly where your head is at. You're looking at this and going, this isn't the Pokemon I know. This isn't the Pokemon I used to play. There isn't any love inside this Pokemon, and I refuse to give this Pokemon a chance because of just how bad, quote unquote, just how bad Scarlet and Violet were, or just how bad Pokemon Sword and Shield were. So I refuse to give this a chance because it looks the exact same. Who is to say that they didn't scale the games to run more efficiently than Pokemon Legends Arceus did? Or who's to say they're not optimizing it for the Switch too? Who's to say that this is just like a demo trailer that they wanted out and it's not fully furnished yet? Dude, once again, okay, I will egg this on forever. The game was completely different from Legends Arceus and from all the other games too. Oh, it's a 3D character model? Dude, get used to it. This is Pokemon's 3D model, right? Like, it looks cool. They have an active battling system. They're trying to change the game, right? People love being negative and pessimistic about certain things and say that it's not the same of what the greats used to be. Well, you need to be a part of that change in order for things to continue to change. And if you don't want to be a part of that change, then go cry to yourself in the fucking corner, dude. Like, you're not helping anything. Yeah, it feels like it's past the point of rage baiting. It's like you're just fucking hate watching at this point. What's wrong with being 30? I don't know. What's wrong with being 40? Huh? What's wrong with that? You feel me? Like, what's wrong with being bald? Oh, people look at Ludwig and call him a fucking Lego head? Come on, man. What's wrong with being bald now? Oh, dude. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, nonchalant guy like me shaves his head. I'm not giving bald people shit. Matter of fact, what's wrong with being 30? Yeah, let's circle back, huh? What's wrong with open up a good old magazine, huh? What's wrong with playing games from the fucking 1960s? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Nonchalant guy like me doesn't give a fuck if you play games from the 60s. Shit, dude, you can be an ancient old fuck and play whatever you want and dig your own grave in it. Guy like me doesn't care. Okay, I'm just kidding. But I'm 30 and I saw Pokemon moving around the battlefield and my middle school self almost lost his mind. This is the kind of shit growing up that everyone thought of that would just change the game of Pokemon. It would change everything. It sounds so cool. Like, what if I just ran around and I saw the Pokemon in the grass? That sounds cool. I've always wanted that. I wanted it in high school, and people created beta games of these kind of concepts. And it makes me truly wonder if they picked up some of these people who were developing these demos or these like fan games and truly turned it into the projects they are, or the final products that they are. I mean, yeah, I agree, Steel. Like, this could change Pokemon forever. And I think we're living in changing times. And you know what, dude? Like, historically, people have always hated change. Whether it's for the good or the bad. People hate it. They will continue to hate it. They will talk so much shit about it until they dig their own grave into it. It's just like, that's just it, man. And at the end of the day, something I've realized is, you know, the one game I realized, and hear me out, okay? I wrote a whole fucking script on BDSP on how shit of a game it is before I even finished the game myself. And you know what I realized? It is simply just Gen 4 with retexturing. So if you hate BDSP, that probably means you hate Gen 4. And let's just end the conversation at that. Because it's not a bad game. It's not bad graphics. It's not bad character models. Sure, they could have done a whole lot more. I don't think it's a terrible game. I fucking enjoyed it. I think I got my fucking $50 worth when I paid for it digitally. It's fun. I like it. But I don't think it's enough to like shit on, you know? I don't think it's so horrible that I would never touch it in my entire life. Yeah, I agree. I just wish it was platinum. Exactly. But see, I'm with you, Casper. Like, I'm so sick of sour people trying to shit on everyone for trying new and different things. It's one thing if it is so like outlandish to the point of like, you're trying to be different, but you're being like a nasty kind of different. Yeah, buddy, let's not do that. But it's another thing to be shitting on someone because they're trying to change the rhetoric of like how people view a certain topic or a certain thing they love. I just think it's stupid. I think it's really stupid that people are on that train. Because they can isolate the whole battle tournament system, which will always be the best way for comp and champions. Yeah, I think champions is gonna change the VGC game for the better. Like, top of the line better. It is going to genuinely create so much opportunity for new VGC players. People who have never had the opportunity to show themselves in VGC. And I think this could be the next wave of VGC in the same way that Smash Bros. Melee has had their second wave, their new generation of Melee players. They're Melee goats, right? Like, dude, how the fuck do you think all these new Fox players are like #1 in the world, right? We're talking about, isn't his name Cody, right? Like the #1 Fox player in the world. He's amazing. But he came from the same era of all these slippy players who got big by playing net play versus one another. And I think this could be the same factor. Like, you got Wolfie, right, who is the top of the line greatest VGC player of all time, right? And when you think of the greatest Smash players of all time, you think of... Why'd you time out? Why'd you time him out? What the fuck? Like, you know, it's like... Wait, I'm actually fucking tripping about this. But it's you know, I think it's kind of crazy that, like, you got Smash players, right? You got like Mango, the GOAT, who's top of the line, greatest of all time, and he came from a different generation. Then you got this dude like Cody who came from net play, and he's the fucking GOAT. Like, it's, I don't know. I love him. I think it's great. I think it's good for the game, and hopefully good things come out of this. Dude, I don't know what my mod was doing. I probably misread your message. I'm sorry, Steel. I hope you're taking a good laugh at it, because I'm laughing about it. I don't know what the fuck you got timed out for. I'm not gonna lie, fam. Yeah, I really wish BDSP was just platinum. Like, 100% I do. It's like being a naysayer for the sake of having a hot take that they haven't actually thought through. Yeah, 100%. It's fucking weird. It's weird energy. Really weird energy. I don't get it. But, you know, I think in order for Pokemon to attract new people, to garner new interest and fans, I think creating the game with such accessibility, with cross-playing its platforms between the console and mobile, is like by far the best they could do for generations to come. And I know I've said this a lot, and I know y'all have said this a lot, but like Pokemon Champions is literally like a generational change to come for Pokemon. It's amazing. It's amazing. I don't know if it could be a killer for Pokemon Showdown, but I mean, it also could be if they pull it off right, you know? All you need to kill Pokemon Showdown, I mean, I'm not trying to be a corpo sucker here, but I'm just saying, you want to kill Pokemon Showdown, you got to give people rentals, right? Like the same way that you're able to build Pokemon for free in Showdown, like that's the only way you kill it. But I think Showdown, like, I don't think Showdown dies, regardless. Unless they get a cease and desist, I don't think they die. I don't think they die. I don't. I think people always use Showdown. You got professionals that use Showdown till this day to test out teams and builds and stuff to see what works and doesn't. It's cool, man. It's cool. It's really cool. And they shouldn't. I really hope not. Yeah, if like TPC wants it gone, then sure. But it's gonna be some low chances and a lot of fucking angry people. There would be riots between fans and the Pokemon Company. Like I hope it never goes down that route. Absolutely not. Yeah, fuck no.
Let's look at the
Yeah, Chug. No, dude. I'm still not getting the shiny. It's just, you know, like, since you've come in, I don't know, maybe you're trying to spread the love? I don't know. Maybe there's a strong chance. I'm just saying, you coming in got my heart pumping a little different right now. I'm just saying, like, maybe the next 10 resets, I might be seeing a little shine. I don't know. How was your birthday, man? What'd you do? Did you get lit? Did you get litty titty? Litty titty smitty? You'd say 20? 20 resets? At 32.90? At 32.90, man, if you got it. You got it, man. You got it. Litty titty. Hey. I don't know. I mean, how was it? You tell me. It might have been litty titty. I don't know. Didn't get lit, just spent time with the fam. That's always fun. That's fun, man. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Get some food, some drinks, and a little bit of gaming. Can't go wrong with that. That's all you need. That's all you need in life, you know? You don't need anything crazy. You don't need to be going off the rails and fucking buying $1 billion. Nothing wrong with that. You don't need to do all that. Man, can we talk about... Oh, man. We gotta talk about this, dude. Can we talk about the clip? And by the clip, I want to talk about the craziest shit. I don't know if y'all saw, but over the weekend, there was a clip. First off, there was a stream that was happening. Okay, for anyone who's unfamiliar, there's a few female streamers, right? There's Senna, Valkyrie, and of course Marill and Emily, which is like their friend. And they're out and about. They're like downtown LA. They're on the boardwalk, like around this amusement park, basically, right? And there's a clip of this dude who went up to them and was like, "Hey, big fan, blah blah blah," and they start talking. And then this dude is like, "Hey, Marill, can I get your number?" And she said no. And he was like, "Oh, really? Like, really? I can't get your number?" And she was like, "Fuck no, dude. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just not going to give it to you." But, like, she was being nice about it, right? So then a little bit later, right? So at this time that he asked, he was wearing, like, a button-up shirt, right? So later on, right, he shows up in a completely different outfit with a gray hoodie. Clearly the same dude. And he runs up on them, and he's like, kind of just starts yelling and shit, acting a fool. And when they keep denying him, he goes, I'm gonna kill you. And like bust through the cameraman and like a couple other people and literally started like reaching in his pocket, insinuating that he was trying to do something bad to them. And you know, they got no security. Their cameraman is a male presenting, and like that's it, dude. And they started running. So the stream cut off, and they explained what happened when it cut off. And what they did was they ran to a random shop and was screaming, right? Like, this stalker has been following us, is saying this crazy shit. Can we please come inside and like protect ourselves? And so some store owner took it seriously after they went to several different stores and they hid them in like some random shed for about 15 minutes till the police came, and then they got escorted to their car and left. But it just makes you realize that, like, not only do the fact that like female streamers go through some crazy ass shit that like realistically men will never go through, like, just the fact of the matter is that the same situation happens, right? Like, let's say like me, Chug, and fucking Sloosh are out and about. Some random person isn't gonna do that, you know? Like, they can't take advantage of us. And even if they did, like, dude, you're not doing that to me. Trust me. Like, you're not doing that to me. You feel me? Like, it's just not gonna happen. So the thing is like, yeah, dude, like, it's gonna happen to them. Number two is that it makes you real. Like, I hope people have realized who were hating on female streamers and like, oh, they don't do anything. They don't do the same things that, like, dude, they don't do the same things for a fucking reason. There's a reason why they don't go out in public. There's a reason why they like have trouble hiring people, or they have to worry about these weird random things, you know, that people would never think about. Like, it's a real fucking thing. It's such a real thing. And I hope people realize it, man. Like, it's not... This ain't some bullshit, you know? This is, like... I really thought, I'm not gonna lie, I know it sounds morbid, but I really thought we were about to witness some wild shit. Because I was watching it too, actually, Chug. I was watching it live. And I was like, dude, is he pulling out the strap? Is that why stream ended? Like, oh fuck. Like, someone got hurt. First thing I thought was someone got hurt because they muted the stream. Someone got hurt. And they were calling security and like panicking, and then security wasn't doing anything, and then they just ended. And I was like, this is it, dude. Like, this might change the entire like POV of IRL streaming. It might. It could have. It really could have. It didn't, thankfully. Well, I still hope it changed a lot, but... But yeah, it's like... I don't know, dude. It just makes you think about, not only does it scare the shit out of me, like... I know I would probably be fine, but I'm just saying, like, it makes you double think about IRL streaming. It also makes you think about how fucking hard is it to be a normal person. You know, is it that hard to be a normal fucking person? And if you're not, like, the 0.1% of some kind of mentally ill person to do that to someone, you know, like, it's sad, dude. I just feel really bad. There's really nothing to say other than, like, I just feel bad for them and, like, that entire experience. And while I'm fully aware of the struggles that they go through, seeing that firsthand really just, like, it kind of gives you, like, a new point of view on life. And just, I just feel bad, man. It sucks. It sucks. Like, I don't know, you know, I'm not gonna be able to do anything for them or, like, anyone else besides just being a normal fucking person, but dude, that is, like, that's just not good. I don't know, it's just not good. And it's not that things will continue to get worse, it's just, it's like, the fact that they shouldn't have to consider getting security the same way that you see, I guess, celebrities, or let's say fucking the biggest male streamer in the world, Kai Cenat, or one of the upcomers, like any of the FaZe guys, right? When they go IRL stream, like, you don't see them with big bodyguards the same way that, like, I don't know, dude. It's just sad. Like, you shouldn't have to start thinking about getting security with, like, fully armed weapons. I don't know, but maybe I get... Then again, it just makes you think, like, dude, I shouldn't have to do this, but I feel like I just have to now. Especially if you're such a big public figure. Like, I don't know. You know, like, it sounds stupid, like... Then it makes you think, should I get security to go get groceries? Should I get security to go to the bathroom? Like, you know, that's just so unfair. That sucks. Yeah, people still data laugh it off, and, like, there's footage. And, for example, Ice Poseidon, fuck him, dude. CX is such... Man, I've watched CX in the past. Never found that motherfucker funny. Although, changed the scope of streaming from, like, sitting at a chair like I am to IRL streaming and doing things outside of, like, the barriers of Twitch. Yes, that I think most people can recognize that he definitely changed that. But he's a piece of shit, and I think he's a piece of shit too for being like laughing it off and going, oh really, it was probably fucking staged anyway. Do you know how many people threaten me on a daily basis in Japan? Go fuck yourself, dude. This is different. Like, this is so different. And even if you've been through it a million times or not, would you not feel any empathy for someone else who's going through the same thing? Like, fuck, dude. This has happened to me a million times, and I feel bad for anyone who has to go through it once in their life. So traumatizing. Imagine if that was your daughter, though. That's so rough. When the public isn't safe, it's a problem for women. It's been like that. Yeah. And I think even if you're a streamer or not, like, happens to my girlfriend all the time. She'll get approached by people and be like, hey, leave me alone. And then they don't leave her alone. And then she has to get mean. And then when she gets mean, they get offended. And then they get pissed. And then they become the victim. And it's like, dude, what the fuck? Obviously, if I'm there, they don't do anything, which is like, this is the problem, dude. This is the problem. This is such a big problem. It's weird, dude. It's so weird. It's yeah, and I mean, people think they can do whatever, and I just think that's a problem everywhere. But I think the bigger issue is, like, looking at the picture as a whole, right? Is, like, man, dude, like, people really suck. People really suck. I just don't know what the issue is with being a normal-ass person. A normal-ass person. Just chilling. Just be yourself. Just be a little bit of yourself. You know, just don't be a weird motherfucker, dude. Damn, it's so hard. Apparently, it's just so hard to be a regular-ass person. Dude, I don't... Look, I'm not advocating for this, but seriously, if you are that desperate, please just, like, download some apps or go talk to someone, or, you know, if you're of age, like, fucking A, dude, just go to a strip club if you are fiending that hard. There's plenty of people out there who I am sure would be willing to do some crazy shit to you. I don't know. At the end of the day, no one should be having to say this, but, like, just don't be a weirdo. Just be, like, I don't know, make a life for yourself. Like, yeah, touch grass, download Pokemon Go, meet someone, do something you haven't done before, you know? Whether that means, like, holy shit, like, you just talk to the barista that you've been crushing on, or, like, I don't, dude, come up with something. Like, come up with just something. Come up with something. Something that you haven't done before. And you know what? I can't, at first, I'm like, you know what? You can't fault someone for shooting their shot. If that's who they think they want to shoot their shot at, you can't fault them for that. But then, like, the stalking shit is weird, dude. Just take your L. Like, honestly, funny clip farm at first. You're trying to get a fucking streamer's number, you know she's gonna say no. So keep it moving, you know? Like, dude, you tried. It's kind of funny. But what if she said yes? You never know. Move on, dude. She might be into you. Move on. She's not. So move on. Like, there are literally... There's... How many people are in the world now? Probably 7 billion. Is it billion? I don't know. I don't know my fucking consensus numbers, but there's so many people who I'm sure would take you under their wing. Like, let's keep it a buck, man. If you do it in a respectful manner, take no as no and move. That's what I'm saying. Just keep it moving, dude. Keep it pushing. Holy shit. Just keep it pushing. Like, we are past this. That's what I'm saying. Nothing wrong with shooting. And she would respect it if you just moved on. But I think they were weirded out a little bit that that happened. Because, you know, you hear the rhetoric that goes around that, like, oh, dude, people start asking for numbers on stream. What if he's a weirdo? And that happens. And then you're like, fuck, what if I'm next? You know, to like, yeah, like, I don't know. There's some crazy shit. Like, you just never know. You just never know. To be honest, after he said I'm following you, oh, dude. That's a problem. That's such a problem. I mean, obviously one bad apple isn't going to spoil the whole orchard, but in this case, it did. This bad apple definitely spoiled the entire orchard because I can almost 99% guarantee you after this stream, I don't know if any amount of therapy can fix that for them. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, no one knows these people. You know, no one knows that this is the first time that this has happened to them. And I'm sure it's happened the first time on stream. And when he said that that was his second appearance, he had a different fit the first time. Yeah, I mean, I saw a clip of like some people clip farming. I think it was Ronaldo and fucking XQC. You know, like investigating, right? But it's like, come on, man. You know, it's dude, it's just so sad. It's sad. It's just, I can't believe this is like something that people are still doing. It's like the saying, it's 2025 and racism is still alive. Yeah, it is, unfortunately, but like, you know, there's some crazy shit that we live through, and it just, I mean, your whole, the fact of the matter is, right, in life, you always want to assume best intent. Maybe not with random strangers, but more importantly with probably your fans and probably with, hopefully, your, I don't know, like people that are close to you. And if that's not happening, right? Like if you don't have that same support system, then I don't know. It's crazy, dude. This whole thing's crazy. It's not just people doing it, it's the people supporting this up in broad daylight. Yeah, I think the whole idea behind people doing some crazy wild shit of saying, like, dismissing their experience and dismissing, like, the shit that Senna and Valkyrie went through, you know, it's just sad, dude. And once again, this loops back to the whole, like, podcast thing I talked about earlier. Are you rage baiting or are you just hate watching? I mean, let's be honest, like, there is no other answer. You're doing one or the other, or you're doing both. And this is just, you know, like, yeah, the whole idea has gone around, like, social media is a poison or whatever. That sounds cringe, okay? Because I don't think it's all that poisonous. To a certain degree, some shit is, but, like, I don't think... It depends, dude. You have to understand your platform, and you gotta know what your platform pushes. And you can make your platform push whatever you want. I don't know, man. It's sad. It's sad that we continue to have these conversations, but I think it'll always be that way. I don't think it's a matter of it'll stop. I just hope the frequency of it stops, which I think it has. I just think when we see instances like this, I think in a way it rallies people together to be less of that kind of behavior or person. Like in this example, when we see this kind of weirdo guy, I hope that lit something in people's heads who may feel some type of way of being the same or similar kind of person and going through this eureka moment of, oh my god, that's me. That's how I act. I should stop doing that. It's fucking weird. Or, on the other hand, people see this, they witness it and go, that's fucking weird. I would probably slap the shit out of that guy if I saw that in person. And it's crazy, dude. Do you know how many comments I've seen of people going, you know what, dude, I've never really thought about it, but like now that I see it, you know, I've seen a clip of it, I would literally beat the shit out of someone if they did that now. Because people realize, like, dude, this is like detrimental to someone. Like they felt so threatened. And now people feel like, damn, dude, like maybe I could be a change, you know? It has to be seen as a form of terrorism. How else would you describe that? It's the only way I could see a change for the long run. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think it would rally people to obviously reject that kind of feeling or reject that kind of behavior. But I think more or less, I could see this changing for the better by someone stepping in and truly like just putting it into motion, you know, like when you see that shit happen, even if it's not affecting you directly, like calling it out, you know, calling it out. I went to a mall one time and it was me and my girlfriend. We were trying to get a pretzel. We had done a little bit of shopping and we were gonna leave, and we went to what's the place called? Is it like Auntie's Pretzels or I can't remember the name, but it's that pretzel shop, right? Waiting in line, a little long line, and I am genuinely not sure if this person, Auntie Anne's, yeah, I'm not sure if this person was like neurodivergent or if they were just, I don't know what's wrong with them. And I will give you context. So we're in line and this girl, right? So there's like a couple colored folks in front of us, and there's this white lady. And this is important. So this white lady turns around and starts screaming, calling them some racial slurs and telling them that they are fucking stupid, they're idiots, they're dumbasses, like ripping into these people like none other. And I was so shook. I literally was so speechless because I was like, you're our age talking to people like that? I was like so thrown back, bro. I was like, I cannot believe what I'm fucking hearing. My girlfriend, verbatim, without even skipping a beat, goes, excuse me, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you mentally ill? She was like, I'm sorry, but that is just not okay. These ladies have done nothing wrong to you. They have not even spoken a word, and they look so uncomfortable. And the fact that you are just constantly like throwing them under the bus, calling them these names, like, do you think that shit's okay? That's not okay. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, please go fuck yourself. Please shut the fuck up. Like, she's saying this verbatim, going off. And this lady behind us comes up and goes, thank you so much for saying that, because like you know that show that's that one guy who sets up the fucking fake, or he sets up the hidden cameras and is like beaming down on people, and he's like, hey, thanks for doing that great human act, that deed. You know, wow, it just really shows that there's great people out there. Bruh, this lady comes up and is like, you know, I was gonna say something, but, you know, you said it before me, and thank you just so much for just stepping in and saying that, because I was about to go off, and I just want to say thank you. Like, wow, like, you really spoke up. And she's like, dude, like, I heard it, and the first thing was, oh, hell no. You know, she just went into fucking, like, act mode. I was still in shock. I was, like, processing. I'm, like, trying to wait to, like, think about how do I respond to this. And I'm not gonna lie, dude, like, me sitting there, right? Like, I'm a confrontational person, but you gotta piss me off. And I guess I was just so shocked, like, hearing it, that I was like, dude, how, like, if I say something, am I gonna get attacked? Or am I gonna get in trouble for saying something? Because I feel like I've seen some shit like that, where people just, like, people will fucking, I don't know, lash out on you, and then, like, somehow you're in trouble. And I just, like, I couldn't believe it, you know? Dude, I grew up in New Orleans, where that shit does not happen. If you say some shit like that, you literally will, like, that person who's getting demoralized will turn around and slap the shit out of you, or you'll just get shot. It's one or the other. Like, there is no in between in New Orleans, you know? Like, you either get shot or you get slapped the shit out of. There's no in between. So I just, like, I don't know. I was just blindsided. But anyway, she said that. And so this girl, right, that my girlfriend told off, starts, no joke, screaming bloody murder. And she wasn't just, like, turning around embarrassed. Like, she was like, what? Like, dude, demons were coming out. And I was like, oh, hell nah. Hell nah. And then we were all getting pissed because we're like, bro, we're just trying to get at some pretzels. Like, I'm not trying to deal with this. You know, like, people were pissed. So security hears, of course, right? Security comes by. There's a bunch of cops. Cops come by. And I actually saw that girl get arrested. And the girls who were getting, like, dehumanized by that chick were fine. And they were, like, low-key just, like, testifying themselves. And we told those ladies, we were like, hey, do you need anything? Like, do you want us to go help and talk with you? Or, like, do you feel safe to go home? Because, like, I mean, we don't mind sticking around and talking and shit, because that's, hey, you know, like, I get it. And they told us, no, we're fine, we're actually her caretakers, so, like, we're good, you know? But the fact that they popped off and they were hella fucking, like, that lady was hella thrown off that we said something was just wild to me. That was really wild to me. That was shocking. But since then, I'm not gonna lie, I was telling her this the other day. It's something I've been working on my whole life, because I've always sucked at confrontation, because I was bullied growing up, right? When you're bullied growing up and you don't respond to shit, or you try to respond to shit, right, you get a negative reaction out of it. You get hit, or, like, you get told something really demoralizing, and then you just don't respond, you know? You just kind of, like, accept it with silence. And so growing up, that's the kind of shit I went through. So I was never really a confrontational person because of that. But the older I've gotten, I'm like, you know what, dude? Like, I feel like I really got to start saying some shit. So I've started doing it at work. Started telling people off. Like, if they try to, you know, disrespect me in some kind of way, I tell them. I let them know what my boundaries are. And that's cool as fuck to me. the fact that I'm able to do that. But like, you know, like in that moment, that's something I still think about till this day, that like I wish I would have said something in the moment instead of just reacting and like feeling shocked, because I want to be a better person. Like I want to be that person to tell someone off if I hear that. And now I feel that way. I think literally since that interaction, I'm like, dude, if I am by myself with people, I don't care where I'm at, like, dude, I'm fucking doing it. I will do anything in my power to make sure that doesn't happen, ever. And that's all I can do, you know? Like, the intention is there, and I hope the action is there, too. Yeah, I don't know why, like, racist-ass people do that. They just, like, they do that, they get told off, and then they pop off, and they victimize themselves, and they're like, oh no, don't get me in trouble for the thing I just did. But yeah, that's true. Like, I think being bullied kind of makes you adapt in a certain negative environment. You know, it's not what I wanted, but it happened, and it's okay, man. You know, like, I definitely think that recognizing, I think within myself, that I wish I would have done something, and I think about it every night, like, till this day. This is the reason why I bring it up, is because, like, dude, I think about it so much, and I'm like, to the point where I'm like, I just wish a motherfucker would, like, I just wish something like that would happen. But you know, America's got enough embedded racism that I'm sure I could find it on any block of the fucking city. Like, I'm sure something like that is gonna happen. So, fuck it, dude. But yeah, all I can do is just try to fucking get better at it, and just hopefully, right? Like, I act on it. And that's all I can do, man. You know? I definitely, like, it's, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm trying to be more confrontational about shit. But it's so weird, right? It's weird because kind of feeling like I guess it's too a matter of like the way I was raised, right? Like, you know, dude, like, I'll just be blunt about it. Like, bro, my parents are fucking racist, you know, and I fucking hate that. I've always hated it. Like, I've always had, you know, all types of different friends growing up, and I knew my mom was racist, but like, she still let me be friends with them and let me have them come over, but I knew she didn't like it. She didn't love it. But, you know, I didn't give a fuck. But the thing, like, I think the thing that always made me so quiet about shit is, like, dude, I hate the fact that anytime, you know, you try to bring something up to them, they just, like, they don't want to hear it, so you just feel so defeated, you know? And, like, imagine you just get taught your entire life to just, like, shut up and, like, don't talk back, you know? Like, hold your tongue. Like, I feel like that's such a tough, like, that's such a tough environment, you know? Like I hate growing up in that, you know? Like, and my family hates me for it, that I never, like, I just never submitted to it, you know? But, like, I hated it, dude. I hated it because it's, like, I don't understand, like, why you got so much hate in your heart, you know? If you talk to these people and you realize that they're not so different from us, they just grow up in a different environment, like, I don't know, you'd feel exactly how I feel, too. Like, you would be open to listening and, like, hanging out with them and shit, you know? Like, I would bring people over, right? Because, like, dude, I would have, like, a GameCube or, like, a fucking Xbox or a PlayStation, and, like, some of my friends didn't have this shit, so I'd be like, bro, come over and play this shit with me. Come play the new 2K, because I have it. Come play. Like, dude, fuck my mom. Like, we can ignore all that shit. Just like come in my room, you know, and like, you gotta do this, like, you gotta say hi, you gotta do some awkward shit, but like, you can come in my room and play after, you know? It's like cool shit like that, but I hate that, man, you know? Like, that environment, the only way to change is like, I think just like you said, Steel, you just gotta have like I think like the courage to try and like actively think about it and change it is the biggest thing, because a lot of people don't give it that thought, you know? A lot of people don't a lot of people just like, I don't know, a lot of people just give up, or maybe they just submit to the grifting, you know? Like, maybe it's not even grifting, maybe they're just shitty ass racist ass people, and that's just it. But like, I don't know, like, I feel like my parents, you know, they're like byproducts of their parents, and they just feel like the only way they can be accepting or accepted by their parents, you know, is by being just as bad of a person as their parents were. And I don't believe that shit, man. I don't believe that shit. That's why I got tattoos. My parents hate tattoos. Like, you know, like, I did a lot of shit my parents don't like, and I love being that person who continues to try to prove them wrong. You know, I see it as like a challenge almost. And not just a challenge in like a video game way, but more of like a personal challenge. Like, I want to be that person who is able, on some real shit, to wake up in the morning and be like, dude, I did everything that they told me that, you know, I was a fucking dumbass for. Like, I streamed every day for fucking 12 hours a day, or I grinded out YouTube videos, I got all these tattoos, and they told me I would never get a job. Shit like that, you know? Like, it's just funny. It's just funny sometimes. But, you know, I'm still super young, I think. Like, I'm in my mid-20s, and I'm just trying to be a better person every day, you know? I'm trying to be like the best person, best version of myself. I feel like I'm getting there, you know? Like, I feel like I'm now just starting to get consistent with the gym. I'm now starting to speak up for myself. I'm now like starting to notice things that, like, damn, I gotta work on that, you know? I gotta work on my consistency, or I gotta work on like communicative with people, you know? Like texting people back when they text me. Shit like that. You know? It's okay. It's okay. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm working on it, you know? It's cool. Yeah, exactly. Like, peace comes when you become okay with change. That's a good quote. It's a good quote. But yeah, that too, like, I don't think people want to see other people's shoes, you know? They worry about their own shoes, and I think that's definitely, like, I think that's always been an issue, you know? Like, people don't really give a fuck about their neighbors. And whether that means your literal neighbor or not, like, you know, there's a lot of individualism, and I just, you know, I don't know, I just don't think that way. I think everyone deserves a good chance, a fair chance, and as long as you give them that chance, and if they burn that chance, then you have every right to revoke, like, I don't know, just like helping that person out in any way possible after. Like, if you want to give them one chance and the one strike is all you give that person, then fuck it, dude, you have every right, you tried. But yeah, I just think it's weird to just like shun people out when you don't even know them like that. Like, maybe get to know them and then give them a chance to try, and then go from there, dude. It's like in models of business, you know, like people always talk about like a good business owner, you know. Did the Lakers win tonight? Ooh, they did. Ooh, oh, they won really bad. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Oh, LeBron killed it. Luka killed it. Oh, it's a good night, man. Oh, it's a good night. Oh, it's a good night. And Bronny played. Oh my god, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, the Lakers might win a chip this year, man. I'm so ready. Yeah, exactly. It's not for the other person. Definitely for the person who's forgiving. Yeah, One Piece is also such a good... Man, if there's any show, if like I ever had kids, I would put them on, or like a niece or nephew. I'm putting on One Piece. Fuck Coco Melon. We're putting on One Piece. Let's talk about the geopolitical state of the world, you know? Let's talk about oh, let's talk about One Piece for a second. Hold on. Let's talk about the fish people, you know? Let me put you on the fish people arc, but hold on, I gotta put you on some other shit first for a second, you know? Like, I gotta show you Nami's backstory. Let me show you where she came from. Dude, it's funny. It has the most inhumane... I mean, there are inhumane people in the show, but it's about being human, even though your skin and like your entire being is being so, like, you're so alienated from the human race. Like, whether you're a shark person, you're a fish person, you're a fucking giant beast overlord bearded person. Yeah, Chopper, perfect example, you know. You can be a liar your entire life, like why am I forgetting his name? Usopp. Yep. Like, dude, there's plenty of like so many different characters, dude. And they teach you so many different things. And you know what's funny? They put all these weird characters together, and it just shows Luffy is such a great leader because of the way that he's able to lead so many different outliers and so many different weird random people who you think would never work together well at all, but they do. Oh, but they do. They actually work perfectly. And it's weird. But I love it. That's why I love One Piece. Show's awesome, man. I'm gonna get some water in just a second, chat. My throat is killing me. Oh, it's not even because it's late. It's just, fuck, dude. Bro, Luffy is such a good person. Yeah, he's fucking awesome. He's fucking awesome. I'm in the Skypiea arc right now, and man, I need to watch it, dude. I need to watch it. I need to get through it. I took a long hiatus for no other reason, but I just stopped watching it. It's not like I hate the show or anything. I just stopped watching it for a bit. I gotta get back on the grind though, trust me. It's coming soon. New One Piece anime is coming out? Oh, I've heard. Okay, let me know if I get the shiny chat, TTS it, do whatever you want. I'm gonna get water. Okay, so by the new One Piece anime, do you mean, or like the remake? Do you mean they're redoing all the old episodes, or do you mean the live action? What do you mean? Or are they literally reanimating the... It's called the One Piece. They're remaking the anime? What? Oh, I wonder if they're gonna change the pacing and shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like some of the arcs in the beginning could be a lot faster. Like, Alabasta could have been sped up way more. Did not need to be that slow. I'm gonna be honest. Like the manga, I mean, that's good to hear, because I think the manga is such a good, like, every time I talk to someone about watching One Piece, they redirect me to go watch or read the manga, which is like, you know, the manga is great, it's just, damn. Like, I don't know, I want to go watch the anime too, dude. That's how you know One Piece is some gas. Current live action remake all coming out at the same time. So many moving parts, you know. You gotta love Oda. Oda's putting in work. And then they got the Lakers collab. One Piece is a truly once in a lifetime generational like sensational anime. And I think it's funny because when people think of One Piece, they're like, dude, what a stupid anime. And then they watch it and they go, oh my god, wait a second. It's actually, wow, this is crazy. I didn't know it was about that. And I'm like, yeah, dude, just give it a chance. You should definitely, if that's your dream, you should follow it, you know? I think life, to me, is about following what you think is your dream, whether that's filling your body up with tats, writing a crazy, like, next level story. I don't know, you have an idea for like an anime or a manga. Put that shit in motion, you know? Start writing it down. Even if it never gets an emotion, maybe soon, try it. Try it. Why not? Well, exactly, and that's kind of how I feel about streaming. You know, you should put your life on it, which means I think you should put your money on it. You should bet your time on it, which means, you know, if that means you put 50% of your life on it, like, you wake up early in the morning and you make your videos, do it. Do it. Especially that, if that's like, that's your end goal, you know? Always wanted to do this thing. You don't want to grow to be 80 years old and say, I never did it, or I never tried it. You want to be able to say, you know, I did try it, and I gave it such a fair chance. It just never worked out. At least you can walk away saying you tried it, and it didn't work out. And that's okay, right? But the shitty thing about doing the thing, right? Or thinking about doing the thing is just never doing it, never trying. And then it's, you know, like, what do you walk away with after? It's hard, yeah, it does. It does. That and definitely the piece where Luffy talks to Shanks, you know, and you get the backstory of like Shanks and Luffy. That shit's so cool. That shit's so cool. It's tough. Check the shine hunt shit, man. Bro. Wow, what? Holy shit. Okay, goat? That's fucking sick. Damn, word. Word. The bot found this, not me. Going to return this at a later date because the RTC frame bug was making this a little hard to hunt for, but I'm glad. I'm happy with this for now. God, that's so fucking cool. You know, I'm happy I'm gonna hunt for it in Ruby and Sapphire. And I'm also glad that I don't have to do the, like, leave the room, come back in, encounter it, run away, leave the room, come back in. It'll just be a simple reset. No. Fuck Emerald. Nope. But I tell you what, I will be hunting Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. That'll be a fun hunt. It'll be a really fun hunt. I've never, like, I don't know, it's crazy to think that far ahead of trying to do all that. I'm a little scared of doing another hunt, but I don't know, it's exciting. It's exciting, man. I used to think it was cringe, I guess, to be excited about that, but I mean, if I can get excited and into this stuff, then fuck it, dude. Like, if I'm excited about the shiny Treecko that hasn't popped up, I need to get excited about some full odd shiny hunt. Yeah, that first step, that really is a hard part. You're free once you finally accept how cringe you are. Yeah. I fucking love that. Hashtag real. Making me want a shiny hunt. It's so fun, you know? It just never leaves you. You may leave it temporarily, but it never fully leaves you. You always go back to it. You always do. How far are you in One Piece? I'm at Skypiea. I'm at, like, it's episode 240. If I had a console, wish I never sold it. I mean, there are some good options out there, I will say, for like trying to get your stuff back. I mean, I wish I never left all my fucking shit with my ex. I have been, no joke, like avoiding going to get fast food or avoiding going to get certain shit just to go buy these fucking Pokemon games. Your OG red and blue with atomic purple? No. You almost hunted Turtwig or Turt. Okay, how do you say it's Turtwig? I've heard people say Turtwig and then Turtwig. I just be saying Turtwig. I say Turtwig. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but Turtwig. That's how I say it. Okay, a little tired. A little tired. You almost lost your mind. You know, it's not a shiny hunt until you've gone through the 5 cycles, right? It's like you get a little excited when you start shiny hunting, right? And you get into the like, holy shit, it's so new and fresh, it's exciting. And then you go through the frustration and you're like, you know what, dude, like, is it really gonna happen? I feel like I'm getting fucking manipulated, you know? I'm getting gaslit into thinking that shiny's coming. And then you keep going, and then you're like, you're in denial. You're just like, oh, dude, it's just never gonna come, man. I don't know anymore. And then by stage 4, you're kind of like, you know, dude, like, it could happen, but the more I think about it, I don't know. Maybe I just gotta let this one slide. You know, it's okay. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just gonna keep going with the flow. And then your last option is acceptance, and that's when you get the shiny. When you're in the acceptance stage and you're just like, I'm probably not going to get the shiny for another like 20,000 resets, and that's okay. Would you still have fun during the 20,000? I don't know, maybe. Maybe Voodoo is a viable option. Do I have a Treecko? I have a Torchic, a Mudkip, and a Bulbasaur, but I do not have a Treecko plush. I gotta get one. I gotta get one. It's on my list. On my list. I'm doing, let's do like 2 more resets. I'm also kind of tired. I had work today. I'm a working man. I'm working late because I'm a streamer. What happened to the cat tree? The one right here? I have one right here, but the cat tree. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that cat tree. So it's still broken. It's in the living room still. And listen, we were at this dinner. Girlfriend is like sitting next to me and was like talking about something. I'm talking to this dude next to me. One of my girlfriend's friends goes, hey, can you remind me what happened to that cat tree? Have you told them this story? And I'm like, oh, hell no. And then people start asking me, and they're like, what happened to that cat tree? And I'm like, I don't know. What are you talking about? It broke. It happens. And they're like, yeah, but what'd you do? And I'm like, what do you mean, what did I do? It, like, I don't know. Like, I pet my cats on the cat tree? What do you want? I mean, I don't know. You're asking a chill, nonchalant guy like me, like what I did. I didn't do anything. I was just being me. I was streaming. They're like, oh, that's the... Okay. Say less. Like, you were streaming. Say less. Dude, people are catching on to the clip farms, man. The clip farms, dude. They know. They know what... They know. But yeah, the cat tree's fine, I guess. Like, the cats still use it. It's not a problem. It was just dramatic and... Stupid. Stupid. I shouldn't have done it. It should have never broke. Never. Truly never should have broken. But you know what? My dumbass broke it, and that's that, man. That's that. End of the day, you're right. It's just a weak ass cat tree. Just couldn't handle me. You know, it couldn't handle all that meat. Hashtag been there, done that. Hashtag been there, done that. Just couldn't handle it. I don't know. That's what happens when you're 6'5", 215 pounds of raw, fucking medium rare. Just fucking real tough. Hashtag built tough. You know? It's okay. You know, I'm sure plenty of people have been in that situation. Not me. Not me. I've never had a problem. You know? Shit, it's not you. Or it's not me, it's probably you. That's probably it. I know I said one more, but one more. One more for the road. Just one more hit. Can the Poochyena be shiny? No, it's actually shiny locked in this game. In Gen 3, that is not the case though. Poochyena can be shiny in Gen 3. Not this gen. Unfortunately. Same with all the legendary Pokemon, or at least like the main line Pokemon. Okay, no shiny. Womp womp. Well, it was a successful night of doing some resets, I guess. Watching the fucking title screen come on. I know I look tired as shit. It's because I am, okay? I've had plenty of people at work tell me I look exhausted. I know. Stop telling me. Holy shit. I'm gonna get some sleep though. I may or may not have a doctor's appointment in the morning. Depending on this storm that's happening, it probably is not gonna happen. It's still snowing outside, but we'll see what happens. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Appreciate the follow, Cop of Steel. Very nice talking to you. Very nice meeting you. I appreciate it. And Ty Galaxy followed me offline, by the way. Appreciate the follow. That's cool as hell. Thanks for the raids. Thanks for the subs, Sloosh. Appreciate it. I will definitely catch y'all in the next one tomorrow. No lie, chat. I'm gonna be doing an all-day shiny hunt. Like, whenever I get up, I'm not going to the gym. It's way too fucking snowy outside. It's way too cold. I do not feel like cleaning off my car, and I will not be going anywhere. I'm just gonna be shiny hunting. So you can join me tomorrow. Tomorrow we will determine whether or not I'm getting a shiny Treecko tattoo or not. Okay, that is how long I'm going for. I'm gonna go until I hit 4096 on the odds. So we're doing like 900 resets. I'm thinking about an 8 or 9 hour stream, something like that. So if you're down, pull up. I'll be live before 4 p.m. I know I go live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday around 4 p.m., but be there. Okay? I will catch y'all tomorrow. Peace out, y'all. Have a good night. Bye.